I wish
Crazy.
I wish I could because I'm playing D&D. Okay, ladies and germs, and I use that term loosely. Um, when we last left off, we had continued our travel on the caravan to hell, and you had a number of encounters along the way. You met some hobgoblins and beat them up and helped get somebody back on the road. You came into town and a couple of you managed to disappear one of the cultists, and you've been dropping hints and trolling things in front of the cultists to make them think that some of you are a part of them or aligned with them anyway. And then most recently, you arrived at one of the better inns, actually kind of a walled compound where everybody can come in and get warm, but some young nobles had decided to rent it all out and be dicks about it and freeze you out. And so, in an encounter designed for five of you, four of you held the day and actually beat the snot out of three of those veterans and basically convinced the fourth one to surrender. You surrendered. He surrendered to the tender mercies of the inn master, who was none too happy with these guys, anyways. If I recall, Frieza, you gave the inn master a little bit of gold to cover all the broken tables and expenses, and you did stay the night. And all of you are fully rested, so your hit points should be back up to normal, which you can go ahead and do, and you can get your spells back. Mr. Blink, I understand that you did die in that fight and got brought back, thanks
Hmm.
to Mr. Belram there. And all in all, a good fight. Everybody in the caravan eventually comes into the compound. They look at you. They're beginning to look at you with a mixture of respect, fear, and I don't know. The best word is probably exasperation, because they just never know what's going to come out of the group of you. The cultists decide not to come in at all, and they stay. They camp outside the compound. They don't go into a room. They stay with their wagons. I guess I should say inside the compound, but not in a room. All right, and right at the end there, I believe that Daru took a little wander around as a spider inside of one of their wagons. And Daru, I think I told you what you found was pretty much what you expected. Lots of crates full of gems, jewels, gold, treasure, suitable for a dragon god.
Hmm.
You are about, just so everybody knows, you are about, a third of the way of your trip. It's going to take a couple months, and you've probably been traveling 3-ish weeks already.
Okay.
And with that, it's morning, and the caravan, under the auspices of the chief, is starting to get their stuff gathered together. A nice hot breakfast of porridge and sausages are waiting for you uh, in uh, in the kitchen area, dining room area, and we'll be ready to get on the road whenever you guys are.
Are there any
Uh,
tables left in the dining area?
there's a few, yes. This has been known to happen before. So overnight, he had some of his boys bring up a couple of tables from storage and move the broken ones down to where they can be repaired, and so on and so forth. So there's places to eat. And by the way, Belrim, you grabbed swords, crossbows, and splint mail from 4 sets of each. But I don't know what you did with them. Can you let me know what you
I
decided you wanted to do with those?
I put them in this. I put them right there in that corner. I remember.
Yep, yep, they're
So,
still piled there.
uh, can I go in there and look at it? And then,
Of course.
how big is the split mail?
Human sized?
So too big for a dwarf. Then.
Yes.
Um,
You'd
can I
look
go?
like a hamster wearing a field bell, a cowbell. in it.
Who's the person that was taking me again? Or who my cabin person or wagon
Caravan person?
caravan person? That's it.
That's Ed Helry Llewell, a female moon elf merchant, the one you've been making eyes at and who you should have written that down.
I did. I just can't find the notepad for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for her. Ask her if she has a room in her cabin. Actually, wait, whatever.
In her
I'm gonna talk.
wagon?
Yeah, for the gear.
Yeah, she has room. She's sure you can throw it on the back, but I don't want to cart it all the way to Waterdeep. When we get to the next decent sized town, see if you can't get rid of it. And find yourself some armor too, please, while you're at it. If you're going to be a guard of mine, I expect you to be looking better than you're looking in leather.
Yes, ma'am. All right. That's pretty much it for me, I guess.
Okay. Anybody else need to do anything?
I'm gonna go have some porridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have some sausage.
I'm gonna inquire
Yeah.
if they have any uncooked sausage I could eat.
You are really living on the edge.
No, I don't eat cooked meat.
I'm gonna follow them in there.
After having seen you swing a sword last night, and the inn master could swear your sword was talking too while in the fight, but he's not sure. He
Must be all
looks
those
at you with
mushrooms.
disbelief in his eye. Yeah, he got a pretty good whiff of mushrooms. He brings you a plate of uncooked sausages and says whatever the master wants,
Thank you.
and
Okay.
some nice and some nice morning ale to wash it all down with if you'd like.
Can I go outside and sort of stand next to the cultists? Sort of
Death of cultist number 2.
eavesdrop on them a bit.
Sure.
Okay,
They
I'll do that.
yeah, so I mean everybody, there's lots of movement. All the wagons are getting together. You walk by the green chick. Don't know if you guys remember, but there's one chick, you haven't talked to her yet, but you know her name is Emsa, but she is green. I mean, we're talking green from head to toe. Green skin, green hair, green fingernails, even her teeth are green. But you walk by her and a number of other folks getting ready and gathering up their wagons, including your masters, and you can get close enough to the cultists if you wish.
Yeah, I just want to sort of eavesdrop. See
Yeah,
what
they're
talking about.
pretty much the entire caravan's talking about the big fight last night, and you know, you hear a lot of thank goodness for these guys, because otherwise we'd have slept out in the rain and the cold last night. You know, about half of that, and about half, these guys are pretty evil. They killed 3 people in the bar last night. You know, so it's kind of a mixture of both appreciation and fear, I guess would be the right way to say it. They're not sure how to take you guys.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
Can I ask? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Can I ask the? Oh,
Go ahead.
wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. Can I ask the bartender if he has any rations I can buy off of him? Like for the trip, for the journey.
Of course.
How many do you have?
Well, he says I can pack up some hard sausage and cheeses and stuff for the road for, you know, pretty much as much as you want.
Can I have a 14 days worth of rations?
2 weeks, sure.
How much is that? How much is that gonna run me, or does the sack of gold we gave you pay for it?
Oh, it's on the house, sir. We'll you've more than covered it.
Hey, Belram, see if he'll give you a discount if you get a whole fortnight's worth.
What the hell's a fortnight?
Oh my word.
Really?
Oh my
That's
God.
like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Hey.
so I already got off. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Wow.
Do you think you can pack up some for my friends here as well? If it's too expensive, you don't have to worry about it. We'll pay you for it.
No, no. Well, understand that you have plenty of rations in the caravan. Your bosses are responsible to feed you.
Never mind then.
All right,
Boss
so we get on the road. And you go for I'll say about a week or so, without too much going on. You know, your days are fairly similar. You usually spend a couple of days on the road. About every third day, you stay at an inn or hostelry or even a stables sometimes. But usually a couple nights on the road, followed by a third night in a bar, and then this every other night in the bar. You stay 2 nights to rest the animals. You almost every evening you have everybody gathers around the ale wagon, and again, excuse me. Remember that that's Bayed Chapol. He's a half elf. He's the one that's carrying all the ale and pretty much gather around there and talk. You notice that the cultists they've gotten even more cliquish. They stay pretty much by themselves. The entire trip. In that week, there aren't any encounters. 4 each, Eric, by the way.
All right, thank you.
There aren't any encounters unless you guys would like to make some.
The dice says there's a 70% chance that I will make an encounter.
All right. So you go about a week or so, and we're gonna end you back up into another bar. And when you get to the bar, let's call it roadside inn. I shouldn't say bar, a roadside inn. And everybody kind of piles in, and you go into the break room. You see that there's looks to be a group of adventurers there, and they're loud. They're loud and proud, and I mean they look pretty tough. They've got shiny, one of them's got shiny plate and a hammer, and one of them obviously is a mage in mage clothes. One of them, a couple of them are fighters in shiny armor, and they're talking about all of the adventures that they've been on and the things they've slain, and how they just recently took down an entire camp of hobgoblins just a few miles from here, and slayed them all. Very loud, and you notice some of your employers are paying pretty close attention to them.
I put my hand on Frieza and say, let's take this one slow.
I kind of just give a nod, like an agreement nod.
How many fighters are there?
And then I go to Bellrim and I go, put my hand on his shoulder. Let's take this slow.
There are there look to be 3 in armor and 1 in cloth. 2 of them in armor have swords, and 1 has what looks to be a hammer.
Is the green girl in here?
No, she pretty much hides most of the time.
She has a name, I don't know what it is, but she has one.
It's
Well,
out of
somebody
Dancer.
should ask her what her name is, and maybe you'd find out.
That's why I was thinking she's in here.
Yeah, she's not in the bar. She's from everything you can tell, she's pretty ashamed of her condition and is hiding.
Yeah, if she's not with the cultists, I have no interest with her at this point.
She is not with the cultists.
Then
She avoids them like the plague.
Then I can't be seen talking to her.
Okay. Cultists, some of the cultists that aren't on duty are in the bar, though. I will give them that. I'll give you that much.
Can
So,
I?
my wagon master in there in the bar?
Yes, he is. In fact,
I
he
prefer-
seems to be paying lots of attention.
Wait, are you talking like the person who's in charge of the whole thing, or my wagon person?
Your wagon person.
My wagon
And I
person
say
is
he,
female.
she. I should
Yeah,
say
okay.
she, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to her and just say, hey, so what do you make of these guys?
She says, I'm thinking maybe I should hire them and replace you.
What? I work cheap and I kill quick. What's better than that? And I don't eat much.
True, I don't have to bother cooking yours. All right, you convinced me. I'll keep you. But boy, they look pretty tough. They'd be a welcome addition to this caravan.
Can I buy a couple of pints of beer and bring them over to him?
Oh yeah. They happily welcome you into the group and start telling you about this one time when they met a small green dragon in a swamp far to the south from here, and what they had to do to finally best the foul beast.
I'm gonna go sit by the barkeep or the
By
bartender.
the way, Daru, your gold dwarf is paying attention to him too.
He's welcome to.
He's thinking he should hire them to guard his treasures,
Okay.
guard his scented oils.
All right. I'll be sitting at the table next to them. Is there a crowd building up around them? Is that what's going on, or is...
Oh yeah, they're the center of attention in this bar.
You said there's 5 of them? Or how many of them?
There's 4 actually. Yeah, they talk a pretty good game.
What do I overhear them? Are they
Frieza-
telling a story
Frieza, why
currently?
don't you roll me a perception check? You would you might have a chance of picking up something here.
Who did you ask to roll it?
Yes, Frieza.
Oh, okay.
Frieza. Oh yeah, you picked it up. You would know because you know what weapons and what real warriors look like, and you notice that one of the so-called fighters, his so-called plate, you banged up against it, and it doesn't sound like plate. It sounds more like tin, and the sword, although it looks fabulous, looks like it might be a costume sword.
Where are they located in this
They're
room?
In the bar. They're in the
They're in
bar.
the bar.
Yeah, I don't have icons
Just
for them.
no, you don't. They don't need icons. Can you just like ping them somewhere?
Yeah,
Thank you. Perfect.
they're going to be right here in the corner
whisper.
holding court.
I whisper to Mr. Blink, and I say, Mr. Blink, just open the door in 2 minutes, and I walk out.
I nod.
I'm gonna whisper over to Frieza. So, what do you make of these guys?
Well, most I can say is stolen valor.
You want to have a little fun with them?
All right. At this point in time, I'm going to switch into my direwolf form.
Oh. Okay.
Is there anyone around to see me? Do I have to like hide to do this?
No, you
Okay.
can go right outside the door, do it, and come right back in if you want.
All right. So I wait for Mr. Blink to open the door like he's getting ready to leave,
I
Okay.
do that.
and I charge back in direwolf form right towards these guys, growling like crazy at them.
Well, oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
they yeah, the toughest looking fighter of the bunch screams in this high falsetto voice and jumps behind the bar. All of the rest of the mage just faints dead away, just keels right over and faints. And the other 2 start running and screaming and crying, dog, 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 and they start running like crazy trying to get away from you. Not one of them pull their weapons out. But unfortunately, you scared the shit out of everybody else in the bar too. And so, I mean, the bar rapidly empties, or
I'm,
the
I'm
space around you rapidly
Yeah.
empties.
I'm still standing in my spot, growling at the people that I
Mhm.
see running away. And I do a little head nod towards the people, towards my people that I know, so they know what to do here.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
already in tears because I'm, I kind of not yell out, but say loudly to myself, the druids made them pee themselves.
And just about now, a couple of the caravan, other guards and such, realize who it is,
And I
and
switch back out of form.
they start guffawing and laughing, and your dwarf is not real happy with you because he didn't realize it was you, and he fell out of his chair and spilled his beer. And he says, "You owe me a beer, lad." That's alcohol abuse, that is.
I call to the innkeeper, the keeper of the whatever, the road hack. I call to Patrick Swayze and say, another round for
Yeah.
everyone.
Tom Cruise, they got it.
I'm pretty sure it was Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, wasn't it?
Roadhouse was Patrick Swayze, yes.
Yeah,
Tom
where-
Cruise did the
You're thinking
bartending thing
cocktail.
in the Bahamas.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, or whatever that was.
We're at Roadhouse right now. I saw the sign outside.
All right. All right.
Except for
Well-
those imposters. A round for all, except for the imposters.
They get almost universally jeered, and they basically get escorted right out of the place and thrown onto their face.
And then I
Yeah,
talk to
your
my boss.
your kind isn't welcome here.
I walk over to my boss and I apologize for scaring him, but I had to show him what their metal was.
Boy, lad, they sure did have me fooled. I thought they were these fine adventurers. I'm glad you saved me for bringing them into the group.
I have a sense for this type of thing.
Mm. You did.
I know when it's time to fight and who to fight.
All right. Well, that was the excitement for that night. You really blew
Was
the
I-
DM's excitement for the evening too, by the way.
Sham, was I close enough to hear him say that to the bartender, or to his person, or not? To his
I don't know.
caravan?
Looks like you're over by the bar, so probably not,
Okay, never mind then.
because you're it's loud. Everybody's laughing. It's drinks are going around. Everybody thinks that that's one of the funniest things that's ever happened. They love it. They think this is great.
I like how comfortable everybody is that a person can shapeshift.
Well, they've already seen me do it, so I wasn't concerned with that.
Like he's a bear, he's a wolf.
You also got to keep in mind this is a magical world, so magic is kind of a common thing.
Yeah, but even in there, it's not that common.
I don't know. We just saw mushrooms growing with like magical crazy shit.
All right, let's see. Yes, you saw some shrieking mushrooms. God, I'm never going to live that one down, am I?
Just saying, they've already seen me transform into a horse, so not really a concern anymore. They've been comfortable with it for the past few months.
Yep. All right. All right. So yeah, it was a good evening. You guys, Ken, you don't end up buying around the rest of the evening. Everybody else thinks that was pretty funny and pretty cool. So they all buy you around. The cultists are looking at you with
They're all piled up on the table near me because I don't drink.
yeah, with a kind of a charry eye. That's all right. If you hand them to Fraser, I'm sure he can take care of them.
I can't be what's it called, cadoodling with
Yeah.
Daru because
Oh.
we're trying to set Daru up as a possible occultist.
Got it.
But I
Take it
hand
all
them
off his
I
hand.
hand them off to my boss one by one.
All right. Well, your boss appreciates it because, as far as you know, he's not bought around for anybody at any time during this entire trip.
Yeah.
But he's still talking about how much gold he's going to make when he gets to Waterdeep. So he hasn't run out of gas on that topic yet.
Looking forward to it.
All right. All right, so we get back on the road in the morning, and eventually you come to a relatively small town. And we'll give it another week or so. Not much has happened, but you come to a small town, and you're going to spend a couple of days here. So this would be, and by small town, I'm talking maybe, a couple thousand people. It's a decent sized town along the way. So if you want to get a few things done in town, you can go ahead. The caravan master basically warns everybody that the next leg of the trip is going to be a couple of straight weeks of not a lot of inns and kind of tough sledding for the next couple of weeks. So rest up and live it up now and make sure you're ready because the next few weeks are going to be difficult.
How long are we going to be here?
Couple days.
Is there, so looking around, is there any kind of keep or anything in this town? Is there a,
There's a small, I'll call it a walled compound, more like a large manor house that the mayor stays in.
okay. So
Hey
it's-
guys, we found the branch of Davidians.
This isn't Waco.
I don't
Sorry.
know what that means, so I'm just gonna stare at him with a blank look on my face.
Mm.
I have a dumb smile on my face, like everybody got the joke anyway.
Nice.
You do something, Ken, or
Yeah, well, I was gonna look around to see if
Oh,
we can
never
get you some if
yeah,
there's
that's
a
what I was about to
blacksmith.
do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do I see smoke billowing up from anywhere, like a forge?
Oh yeah, there's a full armorer, and there's even a weaponsmith in town. You can pretty much find everything you want here.
All right. I pointed out to Belram and say, Belram, I'm taking a guess that that's where you'll want to head off to.
I'm gonna agree with him, and I'm gonna look over at Freeze and ask him if he wants to help me carry some of this armor over to the blacksmith, see if he wants any of, along with the swords.
Yeah, sure. I help pack me all that crap for him.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna head over there. Walk into the blacksmith's house and just drop it all on the floor and ask if he wants any of.
His wife gets really pissed off and he's like, he's out in the forge. Fuck off.
Whoa, don't metagame now.
No, I'm just.
Metagame.
No, he
No,
was
don't
role playing the
metagame, bro.
wife. He
Yeah.
wasn't metagaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
metagaming, Joe. Metagaming is where you sit there and discuss things that are going on while the person's right in front of you.
Got it. Okay, so you've got some help carrying all this crossbows, splint mail, and swords, and you do find the armorer out back in the shop. So as you walk up, what do you want to say to him?
Hey there, friend. We from our travels, we've got some really nice pieces of splint mail here. If you'd like to take them off our hands, we could maybe arrange a trade or a trade.
Ah, what you looking for?
You got any plate that would fit a small guy like me, or a big guy like me? Sorry.
So half plate, huh? Let me see what I can find.
Great,
He
and
doesn't
he
have
fell
any.
into his forge.
Unfortunately, lad, I don't have any. I don't have any plate your sized.
Can you
Do you-
rework any of the stuff
yeah,
for the dwarf?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Oh, that I can do.
How many
I could
days will
prob-
it take? Oh, sorry.
I can probably work some of that splint into something more your size. The chest size is fine. It's just the length. I just got to get some of the length off of that.
How much will that run me? Or
Wow.
can I set up a bargain for some of the other goods I got here?
Well, I'd certainly if you want to toss in the rest of the splint, I'd call that even.
Ooh, man, I would, but I need to sell a little bit of that. I'm running pretty low on gold. Do you think you could throw in a couple gold for the rest of the splint as well?
We could do that, lad. Tell you what, I'll buy all the splint. I'll modify one to fit you, and I'll give you 5 gold.
Make it 6 and we've got a deal.
6 it is then.
All right, but I get to keep the long swords, the short swords, and the crossbows. You just get
You
the
get-
splint.
Yeah, he just wants the armor.
How long will that take you to modify one of the pieces of splint for me? Just like a day or two?
Couple days for sure. Unless I work all night.
I'll throw in 3 extra gold, so you'll only give me 3 gold if you work all night for me. I really need it soon.
Done?
Where's Daru compared from where I'm at?
In town?
Yeah, I haven't
Sure.
gone anywhere yet.
He hasn't said
Nor have
anything,
I.
so.
All right, so is that deal finalized? So I can like add in the
Yep.
gold and stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go to Daru.
Meanwhile, back at the town center.
Right. I'm gonna go to Daru and be like, "Hey, what's going?"
I do the shifty eyes like, what's going on here?
Go. Here, have a scroll,
I take
and then I
this-
walk away.
I take the scroll,
Okay.
We now have a druid scroll.
reading it to myself.
Where did I write that down? Hold on just a second. I gotta remember where I wrote my note down. I told you it was a third level spell.
Ooh, this is gonna be awesome. I read it to
Yeah.
myself. Once you're done telling me what it is, I'm gonna read it to my. Do I see the cultists around anywhere to see this transaction?
No.
God damn it!
1 second. I'm trying to find my note. Oh. It is a third level druid spell.
Mhm.
Call lightning.
Cool.
All right. Question for DM for how these work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a third level druid spell for call lightning. Does that mean I get to use? Is it to learn call lightning, or is it to?
Well, since druids, you can learn.
Or is it-
You can
Is
learn
it a
any
one
spell.
use?
It
That's what I
just
mean,
gives
like,
you
is-
one use. Yeah.
And does that count against my
No.
spell usage? So I basically just have a call lightning scroll.
Yep.
That will burn up as soon as I use it. I'm assuming something like
That's
that.
correct.
Okay.
That's correct. It's like a potion. It's a one shot. You can cast a spell. It doesn't count against your allotments.
Okay.
You can cast it at your level. So if you read it and you're a 6th level druid, it will cast as if it was a 6th level druid casting Call Lightning.
Okay.
If you're an 8th level druid and you cast it, it'll cast as an 8th level. You can't upcast it. You can't cast a 3rd level spell as a 4th using
Okay.
a scroll. But it'll cast at your level.
Makes sense. So I can't really use it till I can get third level stuff anyway.
You could use it because it's a druid scroll, but so it's a minimum of 5th level, but you have a chance of failure if the spell is higher than what you can cast.
All right.
And when it fails, nothing can happen, or some pretty spectacular things could happen. Nothing like transposing a couple of syllables and when casting a spell to allow the DM's evil nature to come to the fore.
What the hell's the name of the spell again? I'm sorry, I was writing it down.
Call Lightning. I'm assuming that we also passed out all the potions of healing. In other words,
Either that or they're in Craig's bag.
well,
I give
what's
the
next?
ones to the ones that asked for it. I still
Okay.
have 4 in my bag.
Yeah, which
Right.
also reminds me, I used mine during that previous encounter a couple days ago.
Yeah, but didn't I give you one after the encounter?
Oh, did you?
Pretty sure I did.
Okay.
I have a few on me.
Yep. Yeah, I have one.
So is anybody doing anything or?
Well, you
Great.
did your blacksmith stuff, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
had stuff to do with the armor or with the swords guy.
Yeah, go ahead and take care of that.
All right. Yo, Frieza, you want to help me carry some of this over to the weaponry?
No,
The rest of the.
you're gonna have to
Okay.
wrap that up in what's it called when you pull shit behind you on a stick. Make a sling or whatever, gurney.
A
Stick
sled?
and bindle.
Well, it's
Uh,
kind of it's like where you hold the two sticks and you have like rope in between. You use them for like carting.
Oh,
something, like-
oh, that. Oh, that's something different.
God
I'm
damn.
gonna go inquire about the green person.
Ah,
So I'm gonna wander about until I locate her.
okay. You find her. She's sitting off to herself in a quiet little cafe, trying to be as unobtrusive as possible, but it's not possible.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over to her and be like, "Hey, so you're green, huh?"
Obviously, I'm green.
I'm brown with horns and yellow eyes.
Yes, I see that. I'm
Do you-
not sure who looks stranger, you or me.
We should go for a walk down the streets and see who gets more stares.
I'm sure it would be me because can't avoid green. She's friendly. She's a little quiet. She's a little flustered when you asked her about, you know, being green.
Yeah, I probably point to the seat and kind of do one of those "can I sit there" things, but don't really say it.
She says she nods her head. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and just kind of have a casual conversation about, nothing much to see if I can pick up anything. Um, just like the normal, like, hey, this is a really long trip, and man, it's been wet. And those mushrooms, how about that? Huh? That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
And just kind of talk like that and see if I can deduce any little.
sure. Well, once she relaxes, you find out her name is Imsa, IMSA. She's human. She is traveling to Waterdeep to see if any of the famed mages in Waterdeep can do anything about her being green.
Where's Dairo right now?
Daru hasn't said.
Still in
Alright, so
town center.
All right, so I kind of walk up to the side to stand shoulder to shoulder with Daru while we're looking at Frieza trying to hit on the green lady, and
Okay.
I just
Hit on, deduce.
right, and I just look over and do an aside to Daru, and I go, do you think Frieza likes Belrin more than me?
I turn back and I say, listen, you know, I think he understands. It's just not easy being green.
Well, it's just they're hanging out a lot, and I've seen them fence a bunch of gear that we got, and
Uh-huh.
they just seem really buddy lately.
Right.
Like this new guy, and Frieza's all like in love with him or something.
Right. So this sounds like one of those things you're gonna have to talk about with your girlfriends, because I'm not interested.
I figured
Oh,
of all
I
the
shit.
walk
people in
away.
the group, druids. Cut.
Meanwhile, I kind of do one of these. So I was born this way. What's your excuse?
I prefer not to talk about that. It's not a fun memory for me. I just
STD. I hear you.
want to get back to where I was and normal. Belrim, are you hawking the crossbows and the swords?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you oops, go ahead,
I'm
Ken.
gonna walk in and kind of lay him down on the floor and ask the big man behind the counter if he wants any.
He does. I give you 2 gold each for the swords and 3 each for the crossbows.
There were long swords and short swords, correct, or just long sword?
Long swords.
Okay. What
There were
about
short swords too.
Yeah, I thought there were
Yeah.
short swords.
You're right, there were. Sorry. 2 gold for the long swords, a gold for the short, and 3 for the crossbows.
Oh,
Each.
yeah, each. So how much is that in total? That's like
It's about 24 gold.
uh, how about you do 26 for the stack, or we can set up like a bargain for maybe some of your goods. Do you have anything that's any sort of hammer that's a little special or different than the others?
No, I just have normal warhammers, lad. I can go 25, but that's about as far as I'm going to go because I need, profit margin here in this little town.
All right, 25 and a high five, and you've got a deal. Like
Done.
all right.
He raises his hand up and then realizes how tall you are and lowers it considerably.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. Should we roll on the crispness of the high five?
No. All right,
It was pretty crisp. Okay.
you're done.
I'm searching for the cultists.
They're kind of stoked together, camped off to the side like they usually do.
I want to kind of like sneak up over to them, see if I can hear what they're talking about.
Okay. They seem to be wanting this trip to end. They wonder where Fred is.
Rest in
They,
peace, Fred. Cross motion.
Huh?
Cross motion.
I didn't understand what you just said.
Whatever the thing they do across their chests, and fucking Catholics are.
Got it. The Tiamat.
You're doing a Tiamat genuflecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
They just kind of look at you. All conversation stops, but they're not very welcoming.
I kind of like scratch, we'll say like my top chest, kind of revealing the necklace, the cultist necklace.
Okay. One of them nods at you to say he saw it, but they're not too welcome yet.
I walk a little bit closer where I can whisper. I'm like, guys, where's Fred?
They just kind of look at you and like, Fred who? They're very suspicious.
The other guy that was with us.
We don't know. He went missing weeks ago. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you?
Absolutely not. Me and Fred were working on something. He was the planner on it, but he never gave me all the details.
Well, he's missing now, and we have our mission to do, and you have your mission, and might be best if we just keep it that way.
Yeah, for now. I just figured I'd see if you guys knew where Fred was. I'll catch you later. Bye. And I just turn around and leave.
All right. You definitely have their attention. All right,
Cool.
Belrim, are you done in town? You now have splint mail, your sized.
Oh,
Daru, anything that you needed to do in town?
Yeah. Are there any shops anywhere that sell potions?
No, not that big of a town.
Okay. Then
I mean, there's an alchemist, but you don't think he has any potions of the kind you're looking for.
hold on to my. All right. Yeah. No, there's nothing I really need to do here right now. I'm biding my time for.
All right. Shikamaru.
With any extra free time, I want to go into I want to find some people and play some dice.
Okay. roll me a d20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. I
I'm
present
trying
to
to
you
figure
my
out.
sleight of hand.
There you go. Yeah, you make a couple of gold in the local dice game.
All right.
Given your dexterity, I'd have to modify it, but it was a challenge. There were some good players.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I have a pretty high dex.
Yeah, Mr. Blink.
Yeah, I see Shikamaru playing dice, and I kind of go over to him and kneel down next to him.
I go,
And
Annie up, Annie up, Annie up.
I'm not here to gamble. I just needed your opinion on something.
Oh well, I'm done with these guys. They're good challenge guys, and I pick up my dice and I go, what can I help you with?
Do you think Frieza likes Belrim better than me?
Wait,
I mean, they're hanging out all the time now. Like, there's this new guy in the group, and
hold on,
Like-
stop right there. I put my hand on my chin. I look Mr. Blink up and down. I got it. You haven't put on any new clothes. You gotta spice some things up, bro.
well, no,
Here.
no.
Here, come on. Let's go shopping. Let's get you all looking nice.
Oh no.
Do you think I need a makeover?
Yeah, let's do it.
Really?
Well,
Come on,
make under,
come
maybe.
come
guys
with
gonna-
me.
Are you guys gonna do the thing from Ron Burgundy where you jump up and like freeze frame it?
Freeze frame.
All right.
What about some nice shoulder pads? You know,
What-
make you look buffer.
Do you think I get some that are like on fire?
Ooh, that's a good
that'll-
idea. Let's see what we
yeah.
can do. That I like it. I like it.
All right. Maybe black fire so it doesn't go off too much in caves and give us away.
I pull out like this little thing of paint. I'm like, what if we make your eyes black? I like literally start dipping my finger in there, start going for your eyes.
Hold on. Maybe.
Uh,
The worst
no.
role playing and best role playing ever I've heard in a while.
Right?
Like it's horrible, but I don't want it to stop.
Just a quick DM interlude. Just don't forget that you have little things floating around your head, Mr. Blink.
He
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
equipped
yeah.
that yet.
Stones, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
hasn't equipped that yet.
It's in my bag. I haven't put that
Oh.
on yet.
Okay.
You should probably
But,
put those on.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
should
not
start attuning to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I'll know when I need them. So yeah, I'll put it on.
Okay.
But, I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I go to pat your stomach, and I'm like, man, you might need to start doing some crunches. Have you thought about maybe getting like a girdle? Just tighten that up a little bit. Frieza
Oh.
seems like a man who
Girl.
likes strength.
I'm not trying to seduce him. It just,
Oh well, you know. I mean,
Mr.
what you
Frieza,
guys
is
do
there
in
anything
your
you
own
need to
free
do in
time
town?
is your business.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell IMSA and be like, hey, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go see a man about a dagger, and I want to look for a store where I can buy like a nice hunting knife, kind of like a bushcraft / field knife. You know,
Okay.
That's not
something
nice.
hardy.
You find one right where you kind of run into Belram coming back out holding a nice fat purse because he
Nice.
just got some money as you head back in. He's got knives in there, plenty to choose from.
While he
How
passes
much
me, I'm
will
gonna slip.
one of those set me
14.
back?
Oh, sorry, never mind.
What's that?
I was gonna while he passes me, I'm gonna slip him like half the gold, so 14 gold. This is half of what I got. Have a
I'm
fun
gonna
time
just slip it to you.
with. Have a fun time with.
All right, Frieza, he's offering you a purse with some gold in it. You want it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say no to gold. I was like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
free money.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
wink to
Okay,
him while he
so
passes
back to
by.
me. Back to me.
Well, just real quick, how much do I have to pay so I can do?
No, I'm just kidding.
How much
All
is
right.
the knife?
You can get a decent dagger for about 5 gold.
Nice.
And all right, is everybody else back and is done in town because the caravan's starting to assemble and
One last
but
thing. I'm
before
gonna
you
go
guys-
to Mr. Blink and I'm gonna be like, you know what you really could do?
What?
Kick Belram's ass.
You want me to fight him?
You should fight him.
Isn't that a little high schoolish?
I am in high school, buddy.
Look. It doesn't matter when you're in a caravan and you're making money. You're a grown up now, so fuck that bullshit. Fight him.
Yeah, but I fight for like money. I don't really fight for.
Oh, there'll be
else.
money.
You gonna
I mean, what? No,
Put
you should
money on
fight
this?
him. What? Huh? No, you
you
should
gonna
just
put money
fight
on
him.
this?
Nah, you should just fight him. Because then Frieza will think, look how cool that guy is. And he'll be all like, I like to hang out with that guy because he can kick people's ass.
Yeah, but maybe I'm feeling it out all wrong. If Frieza's that type of guy, maybe I don't want to hang out with that type of guy. Seems like a
Look,
Sure.
you came to me. If you don't want to fight him,
well.
why
then-
the hell did you bring this up in the first
Well-
place?
Well, now you've got me analyzing the whole situation.
all
Well,
right.
you decide. I'm
Yo,
going
Shan,
back to the caravan.
I'm
The
gonna
chief is yelling, "Saddle up and move out!" So
Real quick,
continue
wait.
this discussion on the road, boys.
I'll
Can
talk
I-
to you later, bro.
Can I try and sell the leather armor real quick? Just because I have it and I don't need it.
Just put it in your bag and sell it on the next town.
But it weighs so
Too
much.
late.
Okay, too late.
Unless you want to run and splint mail for 2 miles to catch up with the caravan.
Okay, never mind. We're
If
good.
only we had someone in our group who had some kind of bag that could hold stuff
Mm.
that's not heavy.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh well, I
that's
guess we
right.
don't. So
No, we really don't.
yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
anything
Sorry.
in my bag. Fuck them.
All right.
Just quick
I need-
question, like, if we put bodies in there, will they smell?
In where? Ooh.
How would you fit a body in that bag?
Technically, okay, so this is how a bag of holding works.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
accompany that with a picture.
Oh, God.
No.
Do you have a picture of a body going into a bag?
I have a
holding,
picture of a bag
specifically.
of holding.
Oh, so do we. You already sent it to us.
I know.
Oh, yeah, we
that's-
have the bag of holding picture.
No, I'm saying we have the picture. Yeah,
Yeah. Now,
it's got a
can
face
you
on
see
it.
that?
All right, so it doesn't like open up like an anaconda mouth.
No.
No. Stuff a body in there and good luck. Stuff armor in there and good
Or you
luck.
put it in pieces,
Yes.
I guess. But yeah,
I mean,
Alright.
you could put like body pieces, like you're saying, yes. But the way the thing works is like you don't open it and you see things in there. You open it, you put your hand in it, you think about what you want, and then that materializes in your hand, and you take it out.
just don't think about body parts, and you'd be good to go.
There you
Mm.
go.
I like where this is going.
You could put a squirrel in there, but it probably wouldn't work out so well. All right. I need 2 minutes, probably longer, to go to the bathroom. Seeing as how I'm still peeing like a racehorse and it takes forever.
Alrighty.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. And we'll be on the road.
I'll be right back also.
I'm on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
This is her intermission music.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Am I the only person who's like slightly uncomfortable with this narrative going on currently? This side narrative going on?
Just you need to
I'm-
let
listen.
things organically happen.
I'm letting them organically happen. I'm walking away. I'm not interfering with them.
There's other.
I think I broke Mr.
plot
Blink. He doesn't
points.
like Mr. Frieza anymore.
Mhm.
Mr. Frieza. Damn it.
You know, you-
Mr. in the
you-
beginning.
You've screwed with my head, pretty hardcore right now. So
You're welcome.
yeah, you put me in a tailspin. Things are going to
Let's
get
see here.
exciting.
My charisma's not too bad. Got a +2.
My sword weighs almost 10 pounds.
That's about the
Damn.
size of my dick. Or the weight of my dick. No, I'm just kidding.
How do you find underwear?
It's very hard.
What's underwear?
Very hard.
Yeah, see what you did there.
I don't. Can someone explain it to me, please, in detail?
Irby, You got this one?
I just got back. What was up?
Uh-huh.
I heard
Perfect.
something about very hard. Probably referring to a penis.
No.
That's my best guess though.
No, it was definitely not referring to some kind of penis. Something about his dex.
Yeah, his dick. I mean, what? His fucking schlong. Alright, we'll just leave it at that.
We could have left it before that.
No, it's okay.
I love the fact that that's recorded forever.
Right?
Wait.
That's my new ringtone.
Yeah.
Your ringtone, his fucking schlong.
Fuck, it's
Just on repeat.
I think it won't be the schlong part, it'll just be the fucking. Because it was very, well, let's play it back later.
Oh no, what did I do to myself?
You did something on the internet. It's over now.
Shit.
Ah, shit, dice are getting thrown at me.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Cotter?
Never saw that show.
It was on a Nick and Night. 90s, late 90s.
Can you guys see?
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody, you can see a few guards in the back. You see a cultist guard. 4 or 5 wagons on the road. You see all that? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I assume we're moving at about 2 or 3 miles per hour.
Something like that. All right, is everybody back and ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you leave town, and again, remembering the chief's warning that the landscape gets I won't say it's kind of down, I guess, a little bit, dowdy, a little, just not super comfortable, and you kind of recognize, not like the land of the dead, where you first started this trip, but kind of makes you on edge and keeps you looking out. And on the first day, you're not hardly even out of sight of town, and off in the distance you see a dragon fly by. Again, second time on this trip you've seen a dragon.
What the?
Same, like, can we tell by the silhouette if it's the same one?
You can't even tell what color it is. It's off in
Oh.
the distance.
I was gonna say, did we see color?
No,
Okay.
but the cultists immediately start smiling at each other, and they get lively and seem to get their morale improved quite a bit, and everybody else is muttering under their breath, and the chief says, I've seen a dragon twice in all my years, and I've seen 2 on this trip alone. Bad tidings, I tell you, bad tidings. But sorry, I didn't mean to crunch that right in your ear. As a couple days go by, and let's see, let me roll a die here. Number 10, Bellrim. Roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, you should pick the worst person. Alright, give me a second.
And Belram dies from lack of perception.
It's loading up. Perception.
Oh,
Hey,
Easy class.
you notice what looked to be a couple of eagles, large eagles, above the convoy, and they appear to be setting up for an attack.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at at Daru and ask him if he sees those eagles up there and what he thinks going on with them.
I mean,
Okay.
Looks like he's pretty close to me.
are we stopped in this caravan? Or are we still going?
No, you're not. And you would be closer to. Oops.
Oh,
I got
okay.
you in
I
the
saw-
wrong place.
Oh,
'Cause I can't
I
hear a
got-
damn thing he's saying over the wagon wheels smashing on the rocks.
I'm all the way up here.
Yeah, I'm. God damn it.
There,
Shit.
I moved myself out to make it easier.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I was gonna say.
How big are the eagles?
Well, they're pretty high up, so you can't tell.
They got a bunch of fans.
How high up are they? Like
Oh,
meter wise?
Who the hell is
They're a couple
AG
thousand feet
Draco?
up.
I don't know.
Elram, you're with Shikamaru in the wagon up there, so okay, so try that again. Had you and blink in the wrong places.
I'm gonna run over to Shikamaru and tell him look at those eagles up there. What do you think they're doing?
I look at the eagles.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, they look like eagles.
I look at the eagles. All I see are clouds.
What? What are you talking about?
I go to look at
You
the
must be
eagles.
going crazy, Bellroom.
I go to look at the eagles and I stare directly at the sun and go blind.
All right.
Is it still my turn, or did they just?
It is not. They swoop down and attack.
Whoa, those eagles.
And as it so happens, one of them is targeting Shikamaru and the other one is targeting Frieza.
Look, I'm behind a wagon. Whoa, cheating! I'm gonna call cheating.
Goddamn,
They're,
Peyton,
they're,
Peyton Manning can get away with everything.
they're flying at about 300 feet per minute in a steep dive, and
That's
yeah.
really slow. That is like super slow.
300 feet a second. I
Oh,
should say. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
they're
but
flying. They're flying at a snail's pace.
Yeah, they're flying slightly faster
Oh.
than that.
Those eagles. You mean the parrots?
Yeah, they're so they dive straight down and they attack the convoy and they attack Shikamaru and Frieza.
By any chance, does Echo give me a warning?
He does not. No.
And you wax a sword all night, and that's how he treats you.
Something like that.
Great. Now, freaking Mr. Blink is gonna be jealous about you waxing your own sword.
Wouldn't they only be going? No, well, they would only be going 6 meters per second, or 60 meters per second over the 6 seconds that their attack would be.
So Shikamaru. Oh shit.
He goes to attack you
I
and
love it.
falls to the ground, dead.
All right, so shit. He missed with the first one. Let's see what happens there. Oh, nothing happens. He just flat
Bull.
missed.
Bull.
3 or 4, nothing happens. It's 5 or 6 or 1 or 2 that things happen. Okay, but so he missed, but the other one hit you. And the talons hit you as he drove by for 18 points of damage.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
He hits you and make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus
Please.
I'm
Christ.
confused. Why did it say 9 piercing damage for?
Because on a dive attack, let's see. There you go. You failed. You were knocked prone, but he was aiming for your head to take your head with him.
You
And,
might as well did. I only have 1 hit point left.
Yeah, he didn't quite get there, but he flies on up. For Frieza, he misses and missed.
It was the cigar smoke must have gotten in his eyes.
Yeah. Okay. They are looping back around for more. Roll initiatives, please. Let me get the initiative bar up. There we go. And Shikamaru, we need to fix your hit points, damn it.
What's up with it saying it was doing this last time? I forgot how I fixed it.
You have to,
attempted to use the roll.
yeah, you have to click
You
on
need-
your token.
Click on yourself and then
Oh,
click
yeah.
on your initiative.
Where's everybody else's hit points
There
at?
we go.
What, Mr. Blink? What are your hit points at?
28.
Jesus, you have more than I do.
Yeah, you
If
didn't.
it was out of 1 out of 0 out of 28, I would have a very large amount of hit points. Is that fair?
That's a terrible version of that,
I don't know.
Shut up.
right?
All right, so hold on. Let's just fix this right now. Shikamaru, what's your you get a D6 or D8?
D8 is my hit die.
Okay, so your first one would have been 9 plus 1 Constitution would have been 9. And then 3 more. So at a minimum, your 12 plus 3, your minimum score would have been 15. So I think you missed a D8.
I'm pretty sure he had
Plus
super
one.
shitty rolls.
I
He
really
had
every
a
did.
time.
He
Yeah,
had a 3 and a
every-
2, but even that is more. Even if you rolled a 3 and a 2 for 2 of them, that was 5 plus 1 each is 7. To the 9 that he had is 16. He would have had to have rolled a 3, 2, and a 1
Pretty sure that sounds about right.
Yeah, he did some
with
pretty
advantage.
he did some pretty shitty rolls.
I didn't. You rolled snake eyes because I don't remember that.
I don't think I rolled snake eyes, but I rolled really low.
Yeah, I remember a 2 and I remember a 3 or a 3 and a 4. I remember 2 rolls that you had low, but I only remember 2 from you.
Hey, DM's right. Roll another one. Get more hit dice.
In game.
Yeah, give me another D8, please, with advantage.
God damn it.
With advantage.
Oh my god!
Wow, dude.
Oh, there we go. Add 3 hit points so you don't have
Oh my
19,
God.
you get 22. And you suck big donkey dicks.
No shit.
He's a rogue. He's trying to keep his health low.
He better
He's
fall
being
in love
stealth.
with that bow of his.
This is why I choose my attacks. The attacks
Yeah.
aren't supposed to choose me.
Okay, let me put this into order. So, these things are rather interesting, by the way. I wonder if I got a picture of these. Maybe I have a picture. Let's see if I got a picture of these. Oh, I do. Look at that. Let me show you a picture. So
Damn, he's a thick boy.
these things have antlers. They're quite large.
I ride one of those in World of Warcraft.
All right.
Yeah, kind of. So they've got a bite and a gore attack with their antlers, and then they've got talons,
Mm-hmm.
peritons, and 2 of them appear to be attacking the party. And Daru, you are where you're at. There's a pandemonium going into the party as the merchants are all ducking under the wagons and the guards are pulling out swords and crossbows. And these things are flying back up in the air and coming back around for another pass.
How high up in the air are they?
60 feet.
Do they just get to automatically fly up in the air every time? I mean,
They're flying. No, if they come back down, they attacked somewhat with surprise.
I'm just saying, wouldn't Shikamaru be able to, when they flew out of his range, wouldn't he be getting attack of opportunity? God
No.
damn fucking cheating birds.
No, they don't. As a matter of fact.
God.
So, Daru, they're at a range from you.
No, they're not.
They're at a range from you, not out of range.
Well, yes.
So you can't like run up and bite one in your dire wolf form. So
No, I know.
you're first.
All right. We're obviously going to have to attack this guy over here.
Okay.
And
That's a hit. Very, very nice.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to shillelagh the shit out of my staff.
Okay. All right. The staff is shillelagh'd.
And I will move. I think I'll move towards Frieza. You can move on to the next person while I'm doing my movement.
Okay. Mr. Blink.
Do these peritons have a language?
Not that you know of.
Okay.
They're obviously intelligent and cooperating. I don't know. Do you have lore? Make a lore check.
I don't have that.
Let me find you real quick. Mr. Blink. Not could be Arcana. You could make an Arcana check. You could also make a nature check. One of those two.
Okay, I'll do Arcana.
Okay. Yeah. No, you don't know if they have a language or not. You don't know much about these things.
Okay, in that case, I run up right behind. Yeah, right behind this card here. Fire a fireball at that.
Okay. What are you? Firebolt. That's your cantrip. Believe it or not, you missed.
I figured that.
Okay.
I'm done.
And you're done. Belrim.
How big are they, by the way? Like, are they like 3 feet across or like 8 feet across?
They're medium sized.
Like big enough to
So-
ride?
Probably not. Maybe
Yeah.
for you because you're tiny, but no, not even for you. You're too dense. Maybe a halfling could ride them, but they're probably 8 to 10 foot wing lengths, but the body size is only 3 or 4 feet long.
Damn it. I was getting so excited there. I'm gonna fucking cure wounds on Shikamaru.
Very nice. Does that now? Let me
What I
look
got.
here. 1d8 is 6 plus 3. And you get plus 2 already, right?
Yeah, I should have a +2 on that. I don't know why it's not adding it directly.
So that should be 11. So you get 6 plus 1 per level. Is that what that is? How does that work?
I don't know. I have level
No, you
4
get
level.
1d8. You get 1d8 heal plus 3 wisdom plus 2 because you're a life cleric. So
Okay.
that should be 11 points, Shikamaru.
Sweet.
Okay. And Belrim, are you done with your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna shout at the Periton to try and get its attention so it attacks me next.
Okay.
And raise my shield above my head.
What language are you shouting in?
I'm literally just gonna scream at the top of my lungs. Like not screech, but like rah. Like
Got
that.
it. All right, you're roaring at it. Shikamaru.
How high is this thing in the air?
Oh, from you, 30-ish feet. It's on its way back down with evil in its eye, though.
All right, we're gonna fucking tear this motherfucker. I'm gonna stand up, which gets rid of half my movement, and then while doing so, I'm gonna draw my longbow and take a shot at him.
Okay. That's a hit. You winged him.
All right, and then with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Are you going under the wagon or behind?
I'm going around.
Okay, around
Well, technically behind it, or end up behind it, because I can't go under it because I'm standing up now.
it. Okay. All right. You know, I forgot to do something here. So, Freza, you and the Puritans are on the same initiative, so it is in melee range of you as it's coming down to attack you again.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit. You hit it pretty solidly.
I'd like to follow up that hit with a snide comment about looks like we'll be having chicken tonight.
Uh-huh. It hits you. What's your armor class?
17.
Oh, all right. Hits you for 15 points with the first one, with a bite. And the other Periton basically is trying to chase Shikamaru, but he ducks around the corner, so he attacks Belrim instead.
And he misses. Uh-oh.
And a
shit.
hit. Belrim take 18 points, but this time they're not circling around. They're staying nearby.
Are they really still diving though?
They just
So
did.
then
They
would he
swooped-
be adjacent to him?
He is. Sorry, I didn't move him.
Okay. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, they're here. All right, and that is Frieza. I'm assuming your turn is done,
Yeah.
and we come back around to Daru. Oh, and this caravan guard ducks under the wagon. This one starts running around to help. And this one starts coming up to help. Hold on, let me pull up a guard. Ah, darn it. Where are they? And he swings a spear two-handed. And he actually got a hit. A nice one. So this guard gets a good hit. And the other caravan guard swings as well. And missed.
It's a
Okay.
good thing you hired us, my lady.
No shit.
Because those talons could have been in you. Instead, they're in me.
All right, Daru, it is now your turn. Daru.
I'm muted.
Are
Sorry.
you on?
I was about to say, check your mic. It's
Yeah, I muted myself because I was yelling at my son. Are they in melee range now, or are they still flying?
Yes,
Okay.
they're in melee.
All right. Just gotta read shillelagh again.
Shapeshift. Dum ba dum da dum.
All right, so I need to switch my shillelagh. Changes it from strength to wisdom. All right, that's my thing is wisdom.
Yep.
Thank you.
You can use your spell casting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we're gonna go ahead and use on this one here, the one I'm right by.
All right.
If I can click it. There we go. This is a two-handed strike.
Okay. That's a hit. That's a pretty good hit.
That's confusing. Why did it count strength again?
It shouldn't have. So it gave you +2 for strength.
Right. Whereas it should have given me +3.
Yeah, let's call that 9. We can fix it. Not a big deal. You smack some feathers right off of that thing. You hit it really hard, and it lets out a pretty loud screech. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do right now.
Mr. Blink.
Yes, I'm going to try to finish this one off with a firebolt.
It's down on the ground,
Oh,
but you got a
Reroll.
hit. No, you hit it.
Okay.
And you do. You set it on fire and it falls.
cool. I guess I would have had to move a little closer for that. So should I move my?
Well, it's kind of
here?
hovering. I mean, it's at head height, but it falls
I'll
to the
just-
ground, smoldering
Yep.
and,
put it, like,
and
right about
twitching.
there. Make it look more realistic. Okay.
All right.
Done.
Bell rim, it's within reach.
What the actual fuck?
Wow.
That's actually a low roll. Fact.
You
Wow.
That's like the lowest fuck.
The hit
You
point
missed.
was-
The bottom was low also.
Yeah, it's a 1. Oof.
Fucking hell.
you missed. So
Okay. That's it for me then.
all right, Shikamaru.
Okay, I'm going to curse at this damn bird and drop my longbow and draw my dagger and my rapier
Okay,
while moving to here for flanking position.
go ahead. Let him have it.
By the way, I did look it up. You were right. What I was
Oh.
reading wrong is I can still use my sneak attack with my first attack. What I was reading is you can't use sneak attack on both attacks.
Correct.
Is what I got. So I can
Kinda what I
attack with my
thought.
rapier. Yeah, you were right. I just misread when I was researching it. But anyway, starting off, rapier attack.
That's a hit.
Okay. So 6 points of damage.
Okay. It's
We're going to roll the d6 for the sneak attack.
Okay.
And we're going to also attack with the dagger.
That's also a hit.
Okay, so a total of 13 points of damage.
Got it. It's still standing.
Okay, that's my turn.
Frieza, you're up. You get to act before the Periton does.
Isn't he dead?
That one is.
Almost.
Oh. Yeah, worst case, I hit the card. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a javelin throw.
Nice.
All right. Oh, you got a hit. Nice. All right. Periton is still flying. Let's do a quick morale check. It fails its morale. It takes off. Tries to run. It does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy reach, which is what it's doing, but this guard gets
What's its flight speed?
60 feet.
So we still have an opportunity to attack it when it gets 60 feet away.
Well, this guard's going to throw a spear at us as it runs away, and missed. Okay.
Should I try and
So
Never mind.
this thing flies out this direction. Hold on. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. It takes off. And we go to the top of the order. And Daru.
Shit. Of course, I lost my position where it was. Okay. Was that right? Is that where I was supposed to be, or is it one below that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, nice hit.
Eat a dick.
I'll be damned.
So weird. I rolled 2 4s. Oh, because it's 1d4 damage. I don't know why it's rolling 2 again. It's doing that weird
Yeah, I
shit.
don't either. It does that every time. All right, you hit it. It wobbles and some feathers fall off. It's gravely wounded. Are you done?
I think that's all I can do right now. I pick up a rock and throw it flat with
No.
my girly arms, and it just falls to the ground
Yeah.
in front of me.
You've already flinged us out, so that's your
that's it.
turn. All right, Mr. Blink.
Okay, so I do this amazing move where I jump over Frieza and land just to the right of the card here.
Mm-hmm. You just made
Like
an Olympic jump.
heroic
Acrobatics
leap.
check.
A heroic leap.
Did you really jump or did you run around?
Oh, I jumped.
Make me a.
Acrobatics.
Is it acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
That
Yeah.
dexterity.
Make me an acrobatics check, please. Physical. Yeah.
How'd that go?
You
I like how you ask.
you didn't make your acrobatics check. You're more like back here with your face inside one of these boxes through the side of the box.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't see that.
Does that end my turn?
Well, let's see. Roll me a constitution check to see if you're still conscious.
Okay, this got ugly quick. Hang on a second.
He did give you the opportunity to recant your jump.
I didn't want that.
You failed your constitution check. You are flat on your back in the middle of the road with a really large red cherry on your forehead and most of your nose bent strangely off to the right.
Way to impress Frieza.
I broke my nose.
Mm.
All right.
No,
Well,
that's more
I'm
like
done.
I broke my nose.
Guess I'm done.
Yeah, you're done. Bell, it's your turn. 19. What did you do? Spiritual weapon.
So it
That's
hits for 4, and then I get a bonus action on it.
you knocked him right out of the sky.
Okay. See you later, parrot.
Parrot. Oh,
I'm gonna say that under my breath.
that is just a mean thing to say to a parrot.
So what's your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a fucking mace.
Like
Big ass, round, chode ass looking mace.
Like, does it like do like a hip thrust kind of move?
that's what I'm wondering. Because that'd be a really awesome mace. Is there a dildo on the bottom of it where you hold it?
Oh, you know it. I dildoed the hell out of that mace.
Yeah, because you. Never mind.
Bejeweled it and everything.
I don't think he knows what we mean.
That's
I
all
do
good.
not.
We'll let it
I
go
do
there.
not. Honesty. Love it.
Okay. So it falls and this guard crawls out from under the wagon and The other guards high five. This guard goes over to see what happened to Mr. Blink. We do have some wounded. A lot of hubbub. Anybody want to check out these birds?
Yeah, can I go over to this one over here?
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna pick up my.
I'm gonna go over to it too and
longbow.
watch Bellroom loot because I feel like there was a lot of loot that disappeared from the group last time that didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna cast, or I'm gonna, one second, my fucking character sheet will open. Jeez.
I'm gonna go loot this guy then.
right.
Yep.
I'm gonna cure wounds. The bird.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Why would
No.
you do that?
No, trust me. You gotta trust me on this.
As I see him getting ready to do this, I knock him over
That's a good idea.
Before he gets a
Why?
chance-
I can get a
before he
pet
gets a-
bird.
before he gets a chance
Bellroom.
to do it.
Bellroom, these things are chaotic evil.
Never mind. I'm not gonna cast cure wounds.
Well, it's a good thing I knocked you over before you got to cast it.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Just so you know, you sense a great deal of evilness from these things as they lie there expiring on the ground. They have beautiful feathers, blue and red feathers. Their racks would,
Whoa,
you know,
whoa,
do
whoa,
any and
whoa.
proud. I mean,
Hey.
yeah,
Oh, they're horns. Gotcha.
yeah. I mean, their racks mounted on a wall would do, would be the pride of almost any inn or lounge. But as you search through them, they don't have anything on them.
I'm gonna pull some feathers out, some of the nice feathers.
Yeah. Give me a nature check there, Mr. Daru. Oh, okay. So you know about Peritons.
Right. We go a long ways back.
Well, you've at least read about them. You've never seen them. They are evil. They're kind of known as the bane of the mountains. They tend to roost on mountain ridges and lair up in high caves. And they prey on creatures that live or wander along the valleys and vales below them, usually only attacking solo travelers, and they love to eat hearts.
Yeah.
Their
Go ahead. Thought you were done.
their reproduction cycle depends on the heart of a freshly killed humanoid.
Mhm.
You believe that these two are probably a mated pair. And strangely enough, when it consumes a heart of a humanoid creature, its shadow changes for a brief time into a reflection of that creature. It doesn't have the shadow of a bird. It has a shadow of the humanoid it just ate. But yeah, they tend to lair in or in small caves up on ridges and mountaintops, and not too far away from the road you're going to, you see a line of ridges and mountains off to your right.
All
Can I
right.
cut off this bastard's horn? Or is it Daru's turn still?
Daru's knows about them, so
Yeah, I know
I'm
about
telling
them.
Daru, and
Yeah.
he can decide what he wants to do from there.
Okay.
So, can I tell if this is the male or the female of the two?
No.
No.
It's not super easy to shit. I don't even know how
Alright.
to tell.
I look really close where I think their genitalia should be
Okay.
to find out if it's the male or the female. Like I'm obviously looking to see if it's got see if it's got
All
junk
right.
or.
So the one that attacked Freza is the male, best as you can tell.
Well,
I'm gonna push his head.
I'm only checking this one. I don't know about the other one yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the female,
Okay.
best as you can tell.
All right. So this one's definitely got a nice rack.
They both have nice racks.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to Bellroom. Listen, you seem to be eyeing this thing a little bit. I noticed what you're looking at. This is the female. If you really want some good some good horns, it's the male. They have the larger set. So get over there before somebody else gets it.
I'll tell him As you can see, I'm not too worried about size with my big stature. I think I like this one's horns a little better because I killed it. Because I delivered the final blow. So I'm quite fond of this one. Thank you for the insight though. Maybe you should go grab them before somebody else steals them.
All right. I'm just warning you, female horns don't do a lot for anyone.
I can tell you for sure
no,
this female's
you
pretty
go do your
horny.
thing. Yeah. I'm off. Oh, by the way, I pulled feathers out. That's what I was saying. How many did I get?
Yeah. As many as you want, basically.
A
If
billion.
you're going after some of the wingtip feathers, I mean, some of those feathers are 3 foot long.
I'm going after the under feather, basically the
Taller than
down.
I am.
I'm going after their
Okay.
down feathers. I'm gonna make a nice
Yep.
pillow out of it with the silks.
You can do that, yeah. All right, so that's Belrim and Mr.
Did I loot anything
Daru.
off of the other one?
There is nothing on them to loot.
Then I don't give a fuck about them.
Well, do you cut them open or?
Nah, I'm not that smart.
Okay.
I am gonna go over to Bellroom though, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I'm gonna say the sky. And
Be
look
like,
back at
"Here,
the bird.
thanks for
Alright.
healing me," and I'm gonna hand him a scroll.
Oh,
Ooh, thank you, sir. Do you know what it is?
I do.
I was talking to Shikamaru.
Fuck no.
Oh.
Bye.
So should I just like add a scroll to my thing, I guess?
You should. It's a scroll of prayer of healing. God, I had to go 5
Yeah, you've probably been hanging on to that one for a while.
That's a scroll of prayer of healing.
Speaking of healing, I'm gonna go ahead and use Cure Wounds on Frieza while I'm over here. Actually,
Okay.
hold on. I'm going to and forget Cure Wounds because I don't want that's visual, right? People can see me doing it. Yeah. So instead, I'm gonna just drop a potion of healing on the ground for him. Do you want me to just use the roll for it for him? Are you using it,
Mhm.
Frieza?
For me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna use it, so I'm gonna drop a potion of healing on the ground for him to use discreetly,
Okay.
so that if the
2d4 plus 2,
cultists are watching, they don't see me healing him.
6, 8 points.
Nice.
Okay. And Belrim, you're wounded as well.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Can I grab his antlers?
Yes.
All right.
You
I'm gonna grab his
are
antlers.
sawing away at this thing's skull to get its antlers.
Is the wagon train gonna start moving along, or are we?
Yeah,
just-
well, the chief is getting everybody organized. Basically, the fun's over, folks. Let's get going. We got another 10 miles to get today. And so, yeah, Frieza, I notice you're kind of quiet. Is there anything you wanted to do? Mr. Blank is still out cold, by the way, so he might need something.
Wrong game. I was about to go teabag him.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down, slap him around a little bit, and be like, dude, wake up. Shit's moving. We gotta go.
You know, I'm sure a thigh
Frieza,
massage would bring him right
It's
out.
you.
Not gonna happen.
Son of a bitch. I should not laugh. That hurts too much. All right. Yeah. So, Mr. Blink, you come to, and amazingly, your nose feels funny, your head hurts, and you've got splinters in your cheeks.
Uh.
Mm.
I'm gonna just tell him that I give the jump 6 out of 10, but the landing a 2.
Mm. Are you going to straighten out his nose for him?
No,
Sure, I'm just sure one little grab and twist would do it.
I never touch another man's nose.
Mm.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
You
fair.
don't. You never know where it's been. That's true.
Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, Daru, can you fix my nose?
I turn and walk away.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. I do it for you. You know.
You can talk like this for the rest of the time.
Oh God.
Please give him inspiration for doing that.
Yeah, this ain't funny, man. I'm getting work.
Oh God.
Am I finished selling off the Puritans?
Yeah, you've got some horns. Now you just got to convince Elhari to let you put it on the wagon.
All right, well, first things first, I'm gonna walk over to Mr. Blink and ask him if and look at his nose and be like, "What the hell happened to you?"
You should see the other guy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Want me to fix it for you?
Dude, can you twist my nose and turn it back to the right way?
Yeah, of course I can, but okay. I'm gonna grab his nose and twist it back the other way. Not gonna use any anesthetic though. He can suffer through it.
Hey, Joe. Just a quick question. What is your race? I don't remember.
Hang on. My race is half elf.
So you're fairly tall. Is he definitely grabbing his nose? Is that what he's going for?
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10", so you would know where my nose is.
What's the other half?
You would have to bend down.
All right, well, I bend down, he fixes my nose.
Yeah, right. He grabs
he-
your dick and fixed your nose.
He pulls something bent.
You dick.
Sorry.
Should I roll to see it? Roll perception to see which one I got.
Uh,
Oh
Here,
my
I'll do
We're
I
that.
think
not-
we're
we're
killing
not
Sham.
turning-
I think we
We're
just
not
killed
turning
Sham.
the game that way.
I got a 19.
He knows where my nose is.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
you guys are absolutely killing me.
Terrible.
I mean, I can't even cough or fart. Belly laughing is just killing me. Oh. All right. Let me gather.
Hey,
you
they do say
retards up.
laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, not right now. It's not. Oh, jeez, jeez. Okay, so I'm grouping you guys up for the next map, so don't
Okay.
move your stuff around. But all right, so the chief gets everybody, bundled back up and headed down. And Ken, you or Mr. Daru, you've got some feathers.
Just Daru,
Yeah,
not
just
Mister.
Daru. Yeah, I know. Daru, you've got some feathers. Belrim, you've got a nice rack.
Oh, you know it, Daddy.
Don't let it go to
Oh,
your
wait a
head. And everybody else is on their way. Is there anything else anybody else to do before we leave this encounter?
Yes. I'd like
Yes.
to point out to the caravan leader that where they came from. So I see the ridge up top and say, yeah, these creatures nest up in ridges just like that. If we don't want to be attacked again, we may want to go investigate. That's your call, though.
Oh, good call, lad. Are you willing to go investigate?
I will go investigate if I can get a few guards to come with me.
Well, I'll take I'll take some volunteers if you want to go investigate the ridge line and catch back up with the wagon and make sure that those things there aren't any more of them up there. Go ahead.
If you're if you're moving on, I can't leave my wagon. I'm the only guard with it.
Well, I will shift guards around to cover your responsibilities for the afternoon while you're gone checking it out, because it'd be better for the whole caravan if you did.
All right.
I'll volunteer.
As long as it's okay with my boss, I'm good to go. And
Okay.
I call over and I'm like, who the hell? I have Lie's my guy. Lie! I'm gonna go
Isla.
investigate.
You do that. They almost dumped me wagon full of scents and oils. I could have lost thousands of gold.
Well, Surely you won't do it if I go investigate. I'll go do that for you.
I just be back by evening, if you can. All right.
I'm gonna turn to the wagon group and say,
and then Ed Helry looks significantly at you, Shikamaru and Belrum, and says, and nods.
I
Yes.
nod back. Yes, my lady. We'll take care of it.
Okay. And Las Felro doesn't say anything, staring straight ahead with his gargoyle. So, Mr. Blink, you can do whatever you choose. Is he out walking his dog?
maybe his nose really did break and he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Oop.
What's up?
Are you going to join them in searching the ridge line?
Yes.
All right. And
I
then finally,
plugged my nose with some silk to stop it bleeding.
all right. And then Frieza Wererund says it's okay if you want to check it out too.
How do I know we're doing this?
Well, I turned to everyone. I got interrupted before I got to do that, but I turned to everyone and asked for volunteers to come with me up to the ridgeline to investigate their lair and make sure there's no more coming after us.
I'm gonna look over at him and say, if you could heal me a little bit here, I'll definitely join you. But I'm feeling a little too fatigued to be able to heal myself.
I'm gonna ask Echo. Like, what do you think? You want to go bird hunting?
Echo tells you there's significant treasure that direction.
I'm in.
So Echo is on board.
All right. I'm going to, now that I have a group with me, I have reason to heal people.
Okay.
So after we get out of sight of everyone here, I don't want them knowing I'm a good guy. Once we move out, I'll do some healing. Once we're out of line
Okay.
of sight of everyone.
All right. So you hike out there. It's a couple of miles out. It's not hard to keep the caravan in sight. They're not moving that fast, and as you get higher, you can clearly see the valley that the trade road goes through. And Daru, give me a perception check, please.
Sure.
You've got between you, between you and Echo, you're triangular on their lair, and it doesn't take you but a few hours to climb up and find it. And inside the lair, you don't see any more. There's just the two of them, but you do see a lot of carcasses and bones and a few bodies, or bodies. They're skeletons basically, and purses and some armor, and looks like you see some gleaming of metal and twinkling in the nest. It looks like, almost like an eagle's nest. It's a big nest on the edge of a ridge or a cliff. And you also see in there a couple of rusted and pitted weapons, but one stands out pretty clearly. You see a short bow that doesn't seem to be damaged whatsoever.
Mr. Blink, could you, do you have any way to know if anything's magical in here or if there's any, and Shikamaru, can you check to see if there's any kind of traps around here?
Yeah, I'll check out some traps.
And I'm gonna
Check
do,
for some traps.
while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna heal up our party.
Okay.
So this first one's gonna be for Belrum.
Okay. All right. Belrum gets
Thanks.
8.
Okay, yeah, there we go. And who else needs healing? Shikamaru?
I could use a tad more too.
Okay, hold on, let me get rid of that.
I have a healing potion if we need
Well,
to save
I mean,
our healing spell.
No, I'm pretty good because I got stuff to deal with this. All right, so I'll toss a heal on Shikamaru.
Okay. 10 more for him.
Yeah, that'll put me in that.
Okay.
Yep, you're
And
good.
then one more for Frieza.
Belrim and Frieza are slightly down. So Frieza gets another 8. So that should put him back to where he's supposed to be as well.
Okay.
So Belrim is only slightly wounded.
Belram, just a question. Did you don your new armor yet?
Yep, the guy rolled out of character. The guy rolled a fucking 24 on me. There's
Jesus
no amount.
Christ.
Yeah, no more amount of armor can save you from that.
Well, no, there's armor that could save you from it.
I'm sure there is, but I definitely don't have it.
All right. Figured I'd ask.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I did.
All righty. So let's have the check for traps. Although, looks like a natural nest.
I don't know if they've.
You can never be too sure.
Right. They might
Yeah.
have a hole they covered up with some kind of
Yep.
sticks.
Might be like
Exploding.
crows. Very clever.
Exploding powder, mushroom
Do you need
dust.
me to roll
who
for
knows
it?
what.
Checking traps.
If you're going to check for them, I need you to roll
I
for it.
am. What do you need me to roll?
Don't
Dice.
you have a check for traps?
No.
Ability?
I have something.
Perception.
You have something like that, yes.
Thieves' tools.
No, that would be for opening stuff, wouldn't it?
Mm,
I'm
can't
pretty
remember.
sure.
Let me look.
Isn't it an investigate? No. What is it? There's a.
There's investigation would work.
Insight.
No, is it survival that you do for checking for? No, that's for finding stuff
Well,
out in the nature.
acrobatics, deception. I would use either perception or
I got an idea.
Investigation.
investigation. Yeah, one of those two. Probably investigation. Whew.
I remember I looked it up before, and it was based on what it was: wisdom, perception check against the trap's DC. Yeah, so perception.
All right, roll me perception. You do not detect any traps.
No traps, guys. We're good.
And I believe
Yeah,
Mr. Blink.
I'd like to
I'm gonna-
cast detect magic.
Okay. You can cast that as a ritual and not burn one of your slots.
Yes, I would like to, please.
And when you do, you notice that the short bow down there is glowing. You do not see anything else glowing.
Okay. I whisper to the crew. I see the short bow is glowing.
I'm sorry.
I,
That shit is
I
fucking
see dead
terrible.
people.
Cracks me up.
The short bow shows magic demor.
Is there any just golden jewels or anything, or just like
Oh yeah, you see glints of shiny metal and gold and coins down there all over the net.
should one of us like keep a lookout while somebody else collects this stuff? What do you guys think?
Belram, keep a lookout.
No, it's okay. I'll go down there. You weren't with us last time. We had an encounter. Last time we had a fight, Mr. So
Yeah.
it's okay. You can sit behind this time.
Yeah, Belram.
That's okay. We'll go.
Belram. I'm pretty sure I was the lead of this thing, as I was sent up by the caravan. To follow your orders, I'll speak to your caravan boss.
Ooh.
I'm gonna growl at him and say, "Yeah, yes, we're fine," but like with menace on my face, so he knows I'm very, very displeased.
I could care less.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack him upside the head and be like, "You listen to who's in charge," because I'm technically in charge of you.
All
as
right,
well.
let's roll initiative. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I start chuckling.
Oh my god.
You wanna do it?
Oh, I did it. I definitely slapped you upside the head and said, "Listen."
All right,
So-
all right. I'm gonna say maybe a fight isn't the best idea right here.
Okay.
now. We'll settle this later over a couple pots of gold.
A couple pots of gold. You can't even afford them.
All
Yeah,
right,
the only
so
reason you can is because you stole 4.
Belram watches the rope tied around a belay down there.
All right. I'll stay up top too and lower. Who's our lightest person?
Probably me.
No,
No,
No.
I was gonna say it's probably me.
probably Shikamaru.
All right. Why don't we lower Shikamaru down and have him?
Okay.
Oh my.
Are you okay with this, Shikamaru?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
So we'll tie a rope around you.
I double check the knot.
It is your life. I would if I were you too.
You're right.
All right. You get down there without any problems. Like I say, the nest is full of there's skeletons and bones, and you can see the remains of a number of less fortunate travelers before you. A couple of them still have the remains of purses around their waists. In one purse, you find 2 gems, and they are really nice looking blue sapphires. I'll later you can appraise them if you wish, and I'll tell you what they're
Yeah, I'll do
worth. They're very high quality. You find a total of about 204 silver pieces, 38 gold pieces, and they're scattered around the nest, and
How much gold?
38.
Okay.
And then you find a number of, some old armor and old weapons that are pitted and rusty, and except that short bow. That short bow looks very pristine.
I examine the short bow.
Well, from Mr. Blink that it's magical, so it is definitely a magical short bow.
Okay. I kind of like sling it around my shoulder.
Okay,
Is,
you're gonna
is,
try to bond with it later.
is he far enough away
I get
from
it.
me? Is he far enough away from me that I have to yell for him to hear, or is he close enough to just talk in a normal voice?
I think you can
Okay.
pretty much talk. He's probably 30 or 40 feet below you on this little lake. It's not horrible.
Shikamaru, is there anything down there worth grabbing other than the bow? Or
There's
short
some
bow?
old armor and weapons. You want some bones? You guys were looking like the horny things earlier. I pick up like 2 bones and I kind of like tap them together. They seem good quality.
Are there any rings or anything down there?
Rings. I start checking
Bracelets,
like
rings,
skeletal
anything.
hands. Nope, but there's a skeletal hand.
Yeah.
Oh
there
wait,
are
I got a
many.
couple gems. Does that count as rings and bracelets?
No, those would be gems.
Well, fuck you too. Gems go in bracelets and rings.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Did
Can I
not mean
catch
to
the
roll.
Can I catch the nests on fire when we leave?
You absolutely can,
Like,
although
Put a little oil on it and
it might burn. It's got a lot of mud and everything else in it, but maybe.
Frieza's still up here with me, right? Are you close to me, Frieza?
Yeah, I mean, actually,
All right, I'm gonna turn loud enough for you to hear and be like, Shikamaru's getting really mouthy for somebody who's relying on us to pull him back up.
yeah, and I'm gonna draw my sword
Wow.
and like do kind of like a fake swing, like I'm getting ready to wind up to cut the rope.
whoa! What do you think you're doing?
Should he roll to make sure he doesn't actually cut it?
No.
That depends.
Damn it. That would have been.
If he
What,
took,
what kind of rookie am I with this sword here?
yeah, if he took a swing at it, that'd be one question. But I
Okay.
think if he's just lining up like he's
Yeah, like swing batter type of.
Yeah.
I almost want to say pull out a cigar and I sit down in the nest and you start smoking it. Fuck you all.
I love this game.
But no,
Are you ready to come
I don't
back up
find
yet?
any rings or trinkets. I tug on the rope like twice. Yeah, sure.
All right. I started pulling him up. I don't know if I'm getting any help or anything, but
Like you could go like horse form and just pull him.
Well, if you just tied it off to a tree, he's a rogue. He could probably climb the damn cliff
Most definitely.
himself.
yeah, but why make him use all that strength when I'm up
Yeah.
here to help?
Right?
If you tied it off to a tree, he could just belay himself right up.
But that's not what I'm
But
doing.
no, you got to show off your muscles.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing.
Look at me. I'm a big bad druid.
Yeah.
Lol.
Druid.
I'm a doodad.
Just saying. I'm playing how I want to play.
You do that very thing.
All right.
All right. So you get
I'm gonna, is,
Shikamaru out of the nest. Did you burn it, by the way?
I attempted to if I.
Yeah, it burns a little bit. A big smoky fire. As you stand on the ridge, you can still see the caravan. It's a couple miles away. It's going to probably take you most of the rest of the day to catch back up to it, but you don't think there'll be any problems catching up to it before evening. And they are certainly they can certainly see your signal fire.
Signal fire complete. It says, "I bone bitches."
did
Huh.
Wow.
Damn.
Only
Hard.
only the ones with nice racks.
I could be. I mean, correct me if I'm
Right.
wrong. Don't you need 2 signal fires for that?
nah.
Nah, I'm not good.
It's kanji.
I'm going to pretend I don't know what that is. Okay.
What's kanji?
Japanese characters. Instead of current.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like some sort of sex position. Never mind.
Just
The
look.
way you guys fucking said.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Let him have his fantasies.
Right?
He's gonna be like, "Hey, you want a kanji later?"
You know, there's this thing called the Tokyo Sandstorm. Or Tokyo Sandblaster, sorry.
Uh-huh.
You know
Anyway.
what it is?
Yeah, it's us getting back to back on game.
Fine.
Yeah. All right. God damn it. 1 second. I'm fixing the road here.
Roads where we're going, we don't need roads.
Ruads. Rouds.
Ruads.
That's a hard word. You know the best part about this is we're making all these movie references. Irby, do you know any of them?
I didn't even know they were movie references.
That's the best.
Oh my god, I'm so old.
That is fucking awesome.
I thought you guys were just saying random shit. Sitting here like, yep. No, don't know what that is.
Okay. All right. So you guys get back to you catch back up. The chief wants to know, did you find any more of the beasties?
Yeah, there were 3 up in the cave. We took care of them.
Oh, good on you, lad.
They won't be
Thank
coming
you for
after us.
keeping us safe. We saw the fires. Did you just burn them?
We burned the corpses. So you won't be able to, they won't be able to come after us if there was any more. They'll have to find a new home before they can regroup.
Well, that was a good thing you did for the caravan. Drinks are on me tonight.
Oh,
At Beed's wagon, I'm buying the drinks for you, for the 5 of you tonight.
yep. All courtesy to Shikamaru. Keep it in remember.
All right, so caravan continues on. You lagger up for the evening. There's no inn, but he keeps to his word. He buys you all a couple of rounds of ale tonight, and most of the caravan comes by and says thank you for doing what you did and keeping us safe. All righty. Any I need to move you guys
Does
over
Mr.
to
Blink have the ability, or Mr. Blink, do you have the ability to tell Shikamaru what that weapon does? Any way to identify what it would do?
Shikamaru, if he spends some time with it, can do that.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
think I
spend
can.
some personal time stroking the shaft of the bow and polishing it up.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This
I have
shit's
to let you
getting-
know. I've probably had a few drinks and
It's just
TVMA.
glad it doesn't have a knob on it.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
You know what? If Sham ends up going to the bathroom in the next few minutes, we'll know the reason.
Not happening. All right. I need to see Shikamaru down in the DM's room briefly, and
Uh-oh.
the rest of you get ready for the evening.
I think he's getting his artifact weapon, guys.
I am.
Why we have to send Shikamaru down? Like anybody else, and we would have been perfectly fine. We had to send that
Because-
over.
Because he uses those types of weapons?
Whatever you say.
I would have been trying to shoot javelins out of it.
That would have been pretty great.
You'd
Fucking javelins won't shoot.
He would have taken it and thrown it at the enemy.
Oh my God.
Look at this fancy boomerang.
Somehow the unbreakable crossbow was broken.
Why is it in 3 pieces? Oh.
Yeah, Sham didn't seem too happy with the idea of screwing up the whole bar thing as Direwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed
Oh,
like
as
he,
soon as you went outside, I knew what you were gonna do. I'm like, that's why I got to the door. Like, it's gonna be funny.
yeah, it's a little predictable.
I mean, where the hell could that end? You know?
Right? I think
I
he
mean,
really, I think what he wanted us to do was to, try to engage in them and have an argument and shit like that. That's what he was going for. So I was looking for any way to avoid that.
I was trying to get fucking Frieza to tell me about their fucking armor so I could challenge one of them to a fight for some gold. Makes it
Like,
easy money.
duel 'em.
Yeah, 2v2. PvP action.
Yeah, but with the fact that they didn't have that armor on, knowing Sham, he very likely would have talked his way around that and been like, yeah, we don't need to fight you. We would hurt you too much, and we've already got warned, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, that's true. What's something we can do to royally fuck up like what he's trying to do here?
Honestly, we're already doing it. We're playing the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We don't really need to do much more than what we're doing.
Yeah. I threw him a bone tonight by going to check out the cave. It seemed like he really wanted us to go do that.
Yeah,
Well, that's
for
what you
the fucking bow. So we actually got some sort of magic weapon.
Yep.
Now I just need a magic mace. Actually, I don't even think that would help me.
We got you armor. Dude, you have a magic weapon.
What is
Do
it?
you have a shield?
You have a
Yeah.
shield?
Yeah. What are you, a cleric or what the hell are
He's a
you?
cleric.
I'm a cleric. I literally clerics are ridiculously OP when I start getting into them. Like, what the
Yes.
fuck?
Yes, you have a spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, but it's not really like magic.
Dude, that thing is fucking awesome.
Its spiritual weapon is it's a level 2 spell.
Right, but you use it as an action when you first use it.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
And
a
then-
it's a bonus action, so I could actually cast it after I cast something else.
Right, like you can
And
use
that-
something
yeah.
and then use your spiritual weapon, and that's insane.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It takes up his level 2 spell slot, whereas instead, like, if I were to cast inflict wounds in a level 2 spell slot, that's 10 damage.
Yeah, but it's not concentration. It lasts for a minute, which is what, 6 rounds, 10 rounds. It's 10 rounds of a
That's
fight.
true, and it's 1d8 per round.
Right, and you get a bonus attack at 60 yards distance from you.
It's every
60 feet?
20 yards, 20
No,
20
it's-
feet.
That's what I'm saying. It's 60 feet is where you can cast it from yourself, and then you can move
Yeah, and
it
it's 20 feet.
Yeah.
So and then I can attack a creature within 5 feet of that 20 feet.
Right.
So
That's a super
That is pretty
That's a
ridiculous.
fucking crazy ass weapon. That's one of the better ones.
Yeah, I get that for being a life cleric, so it doesn't even take up a spell slot for.
Yep.
Or for being a life cleric.
Oh no, it still
Welcome
counts
back,
as one of
Shem.
them. It's just one of the extra spells you know.
Yeah, no. With clerics, if it's one of your domain spells, it doesn't take up a spell slot.
That's
I'm
not
pretty sure.
true.
That's not true at
Well,
all.
It's one. You always have that spell memorized
Yeah.
to be cast, but it does cost you a spell.
Yeah, it costs me. Oh, yeah, I can cast it any time though without. I
Oh,
can prepare it. That's
Okay,
what I meant.
it doesn't cost you
I
to
meant.
prepare.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
got
That's
you.
what I meant.
It's
No, no.
always prepared in
Yeah.
addition to any other ones,
That's what I meant. Yeah.
but it
sorry.
still costs you a spell slot.
Yeah, to
Okay.
cast. Okay, that's what I meant. Yeah,
That's all right. That's
I always
just
have it prepared, so I can always use it, but it doesn't take up one of my like prepared spell slots.
prepareship.
Whatever.
Okay, so you guys catch up. I've had the discussion with Shikamaru about the bow. We are now. It's kind of the next morning, and the caravan sets off. You leave the valley that you're in with the Peritons in it, and you basically come into the next valley. And surprisingly enough, about midday, you have another kind of encounter. You basically, as you come around the bend in the valley, and you can see down, down in the swale a little bit, you can see a herd of deer spotted grazing, kind of on a hill down away from you. And, a herd of deer is fresh meat. But one of the things almost everybody in the caravan notices right away is there is this magnificent stag at the center of all of these deer. The stag is huge. I mean, it's the biggest deer you've ever seen. I mean, think the size of an elk. And its coat shimmers in light like it's spun from gold, and its antlers are also very shiny, almost like they're made out of platinum. This thing has the most beautiful coat you've ever seen.
All right, let's pass by it, guys. I'm just kidding.
Can I tame it?
It's a couple hundred yards away. You see almost every guard in the caravan reaching for their bows and spears and looking. You can hear them all muttering, "A pelt like that's probably worth a fortune. That thing's the prettiest stag I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna get it."
There stood right in front of me a 30-point buck.
And a couple, and
So we're
a
going for
few
movie
of
references?
them, including Eldharier and also Werund Fraser, are both saying, "I'd be careful. That creature is clearly a blessed being, and killing it might bring bad luck onto the caravan."
Do I have do we rest, by the way?
Yeah, you're rested.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use well, take my time after our long rest to change out a spell or two.
Sure.
Oh, okay, we rested.
Yep.
Okay.
Assume that you rest every night, unless I
Okay,
tell
I
you
didn't know it would
differently.
have been a night.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. All right. Let me... Okay.
Okay, so you're all set.
Yeah, I think I'm set with my stuff right now. All right. So I'm gonna use God damn. Okay, it switched.
I just moved you to another map, and you should be able to see the golden stag. Can
Be a
everybody
big
see it?
Yeah.
You're not you're much farther away than what it shows on this from it,
Okay.
but just for perspective, that's what you're looking at.
I use
And go ahead.
I use speak with animals as a ritual.
That takes
Uh,
10 minutes to
I was gonna
cast.
say, make
No,
sure
that's the
you're looking
duration.
at.
How long is the ritual?
Yeah, you got to look at the ritual part.
if you're going to cast it as a ritual,
Uh-huh.
it
They
takes
take a long
10
time.
minutes.
Yeah,
Hold on.
they're pretty long.
If you're going to actually burn a spell slot,
Have different properties if you cast it as a spell
See, it's not
slot.
showing. Let me look at this. Give me a second.
It might only be a ritual as well.
No, it's got an action. Let me see. Hold on.
let me look too.
It's a duration. Casting time is 1 action, 1 divination ritual. Let me just check.
It says it's a ritual.
It can be used as a ritual or a spell. I'll look this up elsewhere. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
You're trying to do speak with
Certain-
animal.
So certain spells have special tag ritual. Such a spell can be cast following the normal rules for spell casting, or the spell can be cast as a ritual. The ritual version of the
I gotta
spell
go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
takes 10 minutes longer to cast than the normal. So you can cast
Okay,
it
so I'll use it in
like-
action then.
as an action.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now this thing is, a couple hundred yards away from you.
It doesn't say it has a range.
Okay, well,
I
you
mean,
can bellow at it all you want.
Okay.
The rest of the guards are grabbing their bows out of cases and spears, and they appear to be getting ready to head that direction with ill intentions.
okay. I'm also going to, let's just double check this. Yeah. I'm also going to head and cast Fog Cloud around it. And as I do that, I'll say, this is for your protection. I'm here to help you.
Okay. You gonna yell it?
Huh?
Well, you're 200 yards away.
I'm gonna.
Hold on.
Can I? I was gonna help you out.
Yeah, I can't speak through your, what's it called?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Hear me talking.
So it's 200 yards away.
Yell.
All right, well, I'm going to get as close as I can to it.
All right. Anybody else going with Daru?
I will.
If
Frieza?
it's 200 yards, I can't actually cast the Fog Cloud until I'm much closer.
I get that.
So I'll be
Mr.
with
Blink?
I mean, I'm following, but more out of curiosity. I'm not like following
Yeah.
right with them. I'm just kind of like getting closer to see what happens to them.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, a number of the guards are heading that way. Belrim and Daru are going. Shikamaru, are you going to go with what happened?
Sorry, I just got back from going to the bathroom. What happened?
That's fine. They're walking towards this herd of deer with a stag in it.
Sure. Yeah, I'll walk towards it.
Mr. Blink?
Are we communicating with it? Did we decide what that was?
Yeah, we got that figured out. I use it as an action.
So Ken cast Speak with Animals. Okay. When you guys get about 100 yards away, they look up and they immediately scatter and run into the woods.
Stop.
He shakes his head no and keeps going. Everybody sees the golden stag shake his head no when you grunt at him, because to them it sounds like you said something in deer. And he keeps running. The chase is on. Does anybody want to try to chase and track this guy?
Yep, I will.
Sure.
I'm going to wild shape
Okay.
into what is my fastest non-threat?
Dire wolf.
Yeah, but is it going to be threatening to have a dire wolf chasing after a stag?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What is my fastest? I gotta look at the monsters real quick. Sorry.
How
Do a
about
stag.
another-
Turn
How
into a
about
stag.
another stag?
What's this?
You probably have one. Something at least close to resembling it.
A stag or a deer? You can do
I'm
that.
trying to look to see what I have. Sorry.
Whatever
Got
he,
my-
he transforms into, I'm gonna jump on his back.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You're gonna get a hoof to the face if you
Yeah.
keep that up.
What the hell do we have? Is there a giant? I got a goat. Is there really no stags? What have?
Mm,
I mean, if I'm not in combat, can I just turn into a giant version of this?
Yep. You can turn a giant
giant
version
elk?
of what?
Like, can I turn into what I? No, I can't turn into the elk. That's a 2. Oh, is that why? Hold on, sorry. My freaking filters are set up wrong. Hey, look, I can make a deer.
You can turn into a deer.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna transform into a deer.
A bunch of the guards with arrows knocked out kind of step back away from when you turn into a deer and say, "That's what we're hunting."
But I'm
but don't hunt that one, I
Yeah,
reply.
yeah. They kind of pause and they lose sight of the quarry.
and I gun it at 50 feet
Okay.
per second per 6 seconds, whatever it is.
Can
Yep.
I ride him?
Yeah,
No.
can I jump on him and cast
No.
Not with your
invincibility so he
It's gonna
freaking-
gets
slow him down.
twice the
It's gonna
carry?
slow him down.
No,
so
it
let-
won't. It won't. It won't if I do it
Shut
right.
up! It will.
No, it
Oh,
won't. It won't. I
Screaming this
promise.
doesn't
With-
change it, and yes, it will. You weigh a fucking ton.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Look at that.
especially-
Look at that.
especially-
Look at Bull's strength.
Okay, I'm not doing a strength check, and my carrying capacity is garbage anyway. So, carrying double my carrying
Besides-
capacity.
And besides that,
Boring.
you as a dwarf weigh as much as a human, and you have splint mail on. You probably weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah, I have
You're
I have a strength
boring.
of 11 in deer form.
But coming back around, do you try to keep up with who tries to keep up with Ken the deer or
I do.
Daru the deer?
I will try, but I don't think I'll succeed.
All right, Daru the deer, give me a DC 10 Wisdom Survival check. Each of you can do it as well.
Okay. Wisdom.
I'm
Hold on.
it's survival. I'm checking to see if you can
Oh, I
keep him
gotcha.
in sight and track him.
Jesus.
Anybody else?
Hold on. Wait, is this my survival? Oh, wait, never mind. It wouldn't matter
No.
because I'm in deer form, so
Yeah, it doesn't.
it carries over. That's the thing.
Right. So that was Frieza. Are you gonna roll either? Her as well? Are you
No,
involved
I
in this?
don't do wilderness hunts.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Chevy
I'm
roller.
from a ghetto.
No, you rolled the right
rolled the
one.
right
Oh, I
one?
did. I thought you said D10.
No, it's your survival, so it automatically does it. Typically, any skill check is a D20, anyways.
Okay.
All right. You have you've lost him, but you hear him crashing. You can continue chasing.
Can I assist Kin and point out the tracks?
Yep.
To help him have a better check on his next. To give him advantage on his next check.
You can.
Okay.
You're
Do
gonna
you mean-
need to roll a 15 to pick up the trail again.
Same thing.
Same thing
This is with advantage.
with advantage and assistance.
What the fuck is wrong with my dice tonight?
Yep.
Wow.
Nights, man.
All right, and Belram, you get a roll 15 as well to pick it up.
What
Not-
roll?
Same thing, survival. And if you don't make it, you're done. Up. Belram picks it up.
Wow.
He picks it up. The chase is back on. Let me see here. I gotta roll a couple of dice. All right.
Is it 100%?
Wow.
Easy roll.
Okay.
Is that really 100%?
That
No,
was
no,
really
that's
100%.
No, why would you? Hold on, you rolled a 1d100.
Oh no, that was a 1. Sorry. No, that's got to be 100%.
No, you rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Oh, a 1 on. I was gonna say it was 100.
Yeah, but
No, it's
No,
zero.
no, no, no. I see
zero,
what you rolled a D100.
Yes.
You rolled a
I was-
D20 and then you rolled a D100.
I know.
So it comes up as a 1.
Percentage. Let me do that again. Hold on. What's the 30, 70, 90? See, yeah, the only way to. Oh, you have to roll a 10. I rolled a 0, 0. Got it. Yeah, it was a 1.
Okay.
All right. Now I know how to read the dice right.
Okay. Because I figured it would come up as 100 if you rolled a D100.
No, the second dice is 0, 0,
No, that's what I'm saying now.
10, 30, 40, 90. So that should have been 100, but whatever. Anyway, that is 100. You guys pick him right back up, but you've managed to lose just about everybody from the caravan, and so you're probably 1,000 yards, good kilometer into the woods chasing him, and he's still, but you caught pretty much up to him. He's gonna make one more juke and try to get away from you. So give me. Are you still assisting?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll still
Okay.
assist.
All right, then give me one more survival check, this time a D10 because you caught back up to him.
So I just click it or not?
You got him. Nope, Ken's got it. So did you. You tracked him. So after about, call it 1,500 yards, I mean, a kilometer and a half, about a mile, you come into the best way to describe it is a kind of overgrown with moss and ivy, kind of a ruin in the forest. It's almost like a tower that's been mostly collapsed, and maybe a courtyard in front of the tower. So the tower's only got maybe a story and a half tall, covered in ivy and moss, and standing kind of right in the archway going into the tower is the stag. It's just standing there. It's breathing heavily, but it's looking at you, facing you, but looking at you, almost, with anticipation, just to see what you're going to do.
Okay. I still have my speaks with animals because it didn't take 10 minutes to go that far, right?
Nope.
Okay. Creature, it is okay. We are not here to hurt you. What is your name?
It steps back into the shadows of the tower, disappears momentarily, and then when it steps back out, you see a young male elf that is naked, and but appears to be wearing an antlered headpiece, or maybe has antlers from his heads, and he drops down to one knee, looks at you, and who here speaks Elvish?
Probably I do.
I know you do. Daru, do you speak Elvish?
I do not speak Elvish.
You don't understand what he's saying, but Shikamaru does.
Okay.
And he drops to his knees, and he's speaking a dialect of Elvish that is just archaic, very ancient.
Okay.
And he says, please don't hurt me. I have been cursed to be the golden stag for a millennia. I was an elf prince, and this used to be my castle, but I was cursed by the father of a woman that I loved to transform into a golden stag whenever I step outside of these walls. And
Okay,
I've lived with this curse for a millennia.
Okay. I'm going to drop down to my knee and look to Bellrum and Daru, and kind of like a fucking bow kind of look, and be all like, "We are not here to harm you." And I'm gonna say that in common so they can hear me, and see if I'm seeing if he can understand that language as well.
I'm just looking around right now trying to figure out where the deer went because
Yeah.
I was speaking to a deer and then all of a sudden it was gone. I don't even sense it around anymore. And
Yeah.
I'm just starting to pick up on this and I look over at Shikamaru and see him doing this and I do the freaking Lion King animal bow.
There you go.
Nice. He says in very broken common, please don't hurt me, and perhaps you can help me.
What can we do to help you?
I have been cursed. I have been cursed for a millennia to the point this castle that you see before you isn't a castle anymore. I've lived with it so long that my kingdom is forgotten, and I don't even remember my own name. But I do believe that there is a wizard somewhere that can release me from my curse. But whenever I leave this castle grounds, I turn into a golden stag, and everybody tries to kill me because they want me for my beautiful golden coat.
Can you
So
give me details on the wizard that could possibly save you?
No, I think almost any good wizard could.
Ooh, so definitely not Blink.
Okay.
He's not a wizard.
Oh, really?
He's not.
Are you tied to the castle? Like, is the curse bound to the castle? Is that what is the problem? Sorry,
Yes,
I'm going into automatic Witcher mode now.
Yeah. As soon as I leave the grounds, this courtyard here, I will turn back into a stag.
Do you mind if I talk amongst my companions here real quick?
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, kind of like walk away and then, but still within sight and be like, come here, guys. And I don't know if you want to ship out of your shape because that is kind of a waste if you do it now, but I don't,
Well,
that's up to you.
yeah, the problem with it is, and this is out of game, the problem with it is I don't want to freak him out shifting out of shape as well.
Well, okay,
So
so
can we
we'll
go-
start with this then. As
can we
I
go-
get you guys,
I'm gonna
as I
walk in-
get you guys together, I'm going to say, okay, this was the stag we were chasing. That way, you know that he's probably not going to be too freaked out because he just shapeshift as well.
Okay. And I'll slowly transform back into myself.
All right. So
He looks at you with wonder. He says, "Can you shift shapes whenever you want, wherever you want?"
there you go.
There are
That,
there are some
ahead.
things that will stop me. But for the most part, yes, I can. I was
Okay.
taught by my guardian Daru how to do this. There is a possibility that she may know something of this curse if it has to do with transforming into an animal.
Okay. Well, I would appreciate any help you could give me. I've been trapped here for so long.
All right. Can I take a minute to meditate with Daru, or do we want to?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm asking the group, or do we want to
oh,
discuss
I'm
something else?
yeah. If you think you can fix his curse, I'm more than well for it. Something you guys might notice as well. I'm not the kind of jokey. I'm very serious that I've come across like a very ancient kind of elf type stuff. I'm not like being very joke. I'm being very serious.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounded.
Cool.
You hear crashing in the woods, not nearby, but around. They're still hunting for the deer. The rest of the guards and the caravan.
All right.
Bellroom, to save us time, would you provide us a distraction and lead them in a circle basically back to the caravan?
That would jeopardize
That would jeopardize
My-
what?
that would jeopardize my reputation with the caravan if I led them on a wild goose chase when such a what they believe mystical animals is what they're hunting.
I still have speaks with animals open because it hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
Yeah.
Are the rest of the deer still with him?
No, they scattered
scattered?
everywhere.
I'm gonna just call out to the animals to that are in the woods. Hide, hide this place from those following us. Place tracks all over to confuse them and any animals that hear me.
Okay. You hear rustling, and pretty soon some shouts go up. There's one, and they gallop off that direction or run off, and you can tell that sounds like some of the animals are letting themselves be seen and then running through the woods some more.
Okay.
Keep them
I think
busy.
that bought us time, guys.
Sweet.
Thank you all.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
So Daru, you want
So
to
yeah, I'd like to
meditate a
I'd
moment?
like to take some time to meditate and speak to Daru and ask Daru, this poor creature has been turned into an elf, and it's been cursed to be an elf when it's supposed to be a stag. Do you know any way for it to fix this terrible thing, terrible situation it's been placed into? A way to remove this curse?
Hmm.
Have you heard?
While
Daru
he's
checks.
meditating, may I
Yes.
go? I want to ask him if I may search the tower for any help to release the curse.
Sure, you can do that.
And I'm gonna sit next to him and just kind of comfort him,
Okay.
give him a nice shoulder massage.
He's a young elf, golden hued, very golden hued skin. He's got delicate antlers that come out of his just above his temples,
Can I
and he's naked as the day is new. Doesn't seem to be very self-conscious about it though.
Can I show him my tattoo and see if he knows what it is? My tattoo of my deity.
Your Harper's tattoo?
No, not the Harper's one. Shit, who am I? My dragon tattoo.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is it again?
Bahamut.
Bahamut, yeah. See if he
He
recognizes.
he doesn't really recognize that. And Shikamaru, and inside you find just the kind of things you'd find in a rough woods hut. You find a little kind of a padded a padded pile of grass and a blanket in the corner that he uses as a bed. A small table, a little fireplace that he uses. There's sort of a roof over his head, but just the rough implements of somebody roughing it out in the woods.
Gotcha.
There's no signs, there's carvings or emblems or anything else. But you can tell that what remains of the castle, the tower here, is incredibly ancient, millennia old.
Okay.
And Daru, you get the sense that that he was meant to be an elf, not a stag, and that perhaps an escort to Waterdeep, a town of magic, might be able to uh, connect this guy up with a wizard who could help him,
Um,
and that would be very worth doing.
okay. I want to test a few theories, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Um,
sure.
are there any? It's a broken down castle. I'd like to pick up some pieces of rubble
Okay,
and some dirt from the area
okay.
and put it into. Let's see, I should have some kind of pouch or something I can use. Uh,
Oh, he's got some inside. I
okay.
mean, he's
So
got.
put it into a pouch of some kind, some kind of thing, and hand it to him and ask him if he holds this while he walks out, will he transform?
And he already knows the answer. He says, "Yes, I will." But I can show you. So he holds the bag, walks out of maybe 10 yards or so away from the castle, and poof, he's back to being a golden stag again.
Interesting.
The bag drops to the ground. He steps back into the courtyard, walks over towards the doorway, turns around and kind of inside the tower and pokes his head out and transforms back into an elf.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my my thought process for the time being.
Okay. So he
Anyone else got anything?
asks.
Because I got a new idea too. But I'll wait.
I heard the deep in breath there, so I
Yeah.
knew something.
Yeah, I had an idea.
Okay. Anybody else got anything?
I'm good.
Anyone?
I can't think of anything
I'm
else.
with
Okay.
you.
All right.
With no notes or anything like that to kind of like give me some kind of hint, I can't really do anything.
No, that's fine. Shikamaru, can I have one of your bolts
Bolts,
from your crossbow? Or
Arrow?
your arrow?
arrows.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take one of
boss.
your arrows.
I don't. Yeah, I had him in an arrow.
I snap the tip off. I use the tip and cut a slash in my hand.
You could have just cut your. I have a dagger. You didn't have to break one of my arrows.
I use the tip to get some blood on my hand, and I secure the
tip?
arrow to the outside of the stag. Well, is he still outside the area?
No.
I say, I have an idea, but you have to trust me. We can get you to a town, but you'll have to trust me.
Is there a
Okay.
ban of no windows involved?
Yeah.
I have candy.
Not a town isn't gonna do it. I need a wizard.
We can get you to where we're going. It's a magic centered town. There should be a wizard we can find there. But I can get you there without people trying to take your pelt.
And how would that work? Describe it to me.
Okay. We're going to act as though we hunted you down and killed you, and you are our prize. I will take this broken arrow and secure it to you to make it look as though it's penetrated you in your stag form. I'll use my blood to make it look as though you've been injured and killed. We will then carry you back to our caravan, which is going towards a magical town known as Waterdeep. We can find you a wizard there who can try to remove this curse. You've lived a millennia with this.
So when you get back to your caravan, what do you do with my supposed dead body?
My boss, or possibly
I think mine could be
Shikamaru's?
very well
Yeah.
persuaded.
Shikamaru's boss would very likely want to add this on for probably a minimal fee for the storage of it, or a cut of your supposed pelt.
So you're going to leave my supposedly dead body on a wagon for months?
I'll keep you fed. Don't worry, we'll get you there.
What if, before you do that, what if instead, now that you've already cut your hand,
Don't worry.
what if we, what
I
if
did
we
this to
just
feel-
said, you are his mount and you have tamed him and he is a creature for you, and disguise of the fact that
I can't do that. I'm a druid. I don't tame creatures and mount them.
I can do it.
your
I've always wanted to have a mount.
Shut up, Belram. Okay, your companion.
How about, yeah, familiar or companion?
You think that's going to stop them hunting him anyway?
If I say so, if we say so, I feel like they're gonna take our word for it. We've kind of proven our mettle
Or-
to them.
Or you can just guard him.
No, that's
all
boring.
day and all night for months.
Well, it beats having a dead, undecaying carcass in the back of a
It's
wagon
magical.
for months. Oh, magical. Got it. That's a good story. It's a good story.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna ask him if he wants me to. I can say that he's. I'm gonna talk to him like I'm talking to the deer now, right? All the person deer.
No,
I tell him.
he's still an elf.
He's
Alright,
he's
he can
an
understand
elf.
call him in the. Okay,
Broken, yes.
I'm gonna tell him. We can pretend that you're my familiar, that I've tamed you, and they will leave you alone because they've seen my power. And if they don't, oh, they're gonna get it. This is I think that this is the best way we can get you to a wizarding town safely, and we can reverse this millennia long curse that's been haunting you.
And then so he turns and looks at Daru and says, "What's your idea again?"
Bastard.
You may not know Belram, but he's gonna bring you back and say he's your familiar, or you're his familiar, and he's gonna fuck it up and start a fight with somebody, and it's gonna get you killed. And I'm very much worried about that. I'd rather have you as a fake corpse than a real one. But it is your choice.
I would not let anything happen to you. You would be completely under my protection. Just to prove to you how powerful I am. I'm gonna I can even change the color of my eyes and cause tremors in the ground. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy twice. Once to change the color of my eyes to like a golden yellow, and once to make tremors in the ground.
Okay. Very impressive. I used to be able to cast thaumaturgy as well.
Son of a bitch.
He's an elf.
Yeah.
Fucking.
He's been around for a millennia. He knows these.
He
Let me
likes
ask-
he likes the idea of being taken to a wizard. So he does not like the idea, or let me say it this way: I don't like the idea of laying unmoving for a month in the back of a wagon. That just seems like it's going to be impossible for me to do and not have somebody catch me moving or breathing or even going to the bathroom. It seems almost impossible beyond belief that we could, magic or not, keep me quote unquote dead in the back of a wagon that long.
It's not that you wouldn't have to hide from everyone. Shikamaru's boss seems fairly well.
What if I got it? I
Yeah.
got it, guys.
Okay.
I know you're talking, but I got it.
No.
What if we use him? And I say use, but in a good way. What if we have your help? What if we have your help to actually pull the carts as a steed, as something that can actually help the caravan in general?
Are the guards,
How about that?
Are the guards that are around that were like bloodthirsty for him not going to try to kill him at night and take his pelt?
I'll kill him first.
Yeah, well, he says I would gladly join a team of animals on a if your master on your wagon is as good-hearted as you say, and you've got extra guard, and the guards keep shifts at night anyway. He says I could stay very close to that wagon and make sure I would. In fact, I would help guard in the evenings, and I would be able to bellow for help if I got attacked. Perhaps that's my best choice of getting out of here, is to align myself with such as you and good-hearted folks, and then just try to create an island around the wagon, attaching myself to, and hopefully you can convince the other folks in the caravan to leave me alone, especially after maybe one attempt or so.
I think we can convince them, guys. I really think we can.
I'm with Shikamaru.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say I can definitely convince them to leave you the hell alone. They won't come anywhere near you.
I can't promise that, but I will do my best.
We will do our best.
All right, I place myself into your capable hands, because I don't want to live anymore like this.
I do not blame you.
So He takes one look back at his little hovel in the tower, and then kind of you see his eyes are harden a bit, and he steps right off the paver stones right in front of it, turns into a stag, stops and looks back at you.
Let's lead him.
I
Can I ask him a question first?
keep
before
the satchel with dirt and stone in it with me.
Okay,
Can I ask
Alright.
him a question before he turns into a?
you can.
Can you still understand us when you're a beautiful deer?
I understand Elvish. I do not understand Common.
Okay.
Okay. I can
Can he
translate for
speak
you
is the
then.
question.
No,
No, he wouldn't.
he cannot speak.
So then he won't
He
know that
can
until
he can grunt. He can make normal deer noises. You can speak to him via speak with animals. But so he can make his needs known. He's intelligent, but so he still has his elvish intelligence, but he can't use words.
Okay. All right. So,
So you can put like a rope or a halter around his neck and kind of lead him, if you will, back to the.
I don't want to put a rope or a halter on him. The way I wanted to play this out is as we all walk in front of him, and he is following us without having commands, as far as leading a rope or anything, so that it shows that we are specifically in control of what's going on.
Okay.
Should we surround him like a triangle, or should
Yes. So like one person in the lead, one person on each side.
I'm gonna say something real quick. I'm gonna say I should be in the lead
No,
because
I will be in the lead.
God
because
damn it, you guys are no.
I
fun.
speak Elven. I have to direct him.
He's
Yeah, but-
elvish.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep in mind they're fucking scared as hell of me.
yeah,
So
they're not.
No, they want
Nope,
to
no
kill
one's
you.
afraid
There's
of
a
you.
difference.
God damn it. You guys are no fun.
I
Yeah,
can't.
well,
I can't
sorry.
take it. I can't take it. Oh
Um,
my god.
so I just want to point out one more time as we're walking back, all these guards are out hunting this animal
Correct.
that we're bringing back. You don't think an arrow is going to fly out of the woods if we don't give them a heads up that we're coming out?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna say
I
I
think-
can deal with that.
I think
can give
Belro
them
would be
a-
a good person to go out first.
Yeah, go
I'll-
out first. Get them.
I'll-
Bring him back to the caravan. Well, we lead him back to the caravan.
I'll be your sacrificial lamb just because I believe strongly in this.
Okay. All right. So as you escort this thing, eventually a couple of the guards see you, but you're standing all around it, and they're like, "Take a shot, take a shot," and then they stop and their mouth open with wonderment. They said, "It's following you like it's tame."
This creature is not tame. This creature is part of us.
Part of you, how?
Pulled that out of your ass.
It is. It is a group member.
Okay, one of the guards sits there with his mouth wide, looking at you incredulously, and the other one just rolls. These guys have been weird from the day we started this trip. I guess I shouldn't be surprised at that. Now they've got a golden stag as a companion.
I'm gonna
You
look
said-
I will
over
do
at-
something that I haven't done the entire trip. I will bow to them and be like, "That is correct," and then just kind of like lead the stag towards my wagon.
Okay, Eldhari looks at you. She has approval in her eye, for sure.
I'm gonna kind of like bring. Shit! I didn't get his fucking name. What was the deer's name?
You didn't ask.
Fuck.
Hold on. I know this. I know this because I understand what's going on. Yeah. His name is John.
His name is Deer Man. Just call him Deer Man from now on. please.
So I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna go, "This is the spirit of the forest." And he has agreed to accompany us in our journey.
She says he is most welcome to be by my and under my protection as well.
Thank you, my lady. And I kind of like pat his coat and kind of like set him beside whatever horses that is by in her wagon. by her
Okay.
rider, whatever.
All right, so you now have a new companion, Stag.
I think I'm a carrot.
Stag party.
Yeah, right.
Frieza, any comments as they come walking out with a golden stag following like a puppy?
No, I'm just like, oh man, a giant stag.
Okay.
They did it again.
They did it again. All right, guys, we have just to see if we want to do a little bit more or end it here. We have one more encounter that is, I'll call it somewhat random. It's not random. I pre-rolled them, and then we get into some specific things that happen to wrap up this part of the adventure. We can go one more encounter if you wish, or we can wrap it up tonight because I saw some things about people wanting to be done in 3
Well,
hours.
no, we wanted you to be able to get some rest. Is what it was.
I'm
so,
fine whenever, yeah.
Are you still good to go?
I am if I can take a break and get something to drink and go
Oh,
potty.
yeah, definitely
Yeah,
go.
you can do that. Is everyone else okay with going a little longer than?
Yep.
Yeah, only if you let me talk while he's gone.
Okay. I will be back in 2-3 minutes.
I don't know. The shut up Belram thing was really good.
Did it? Okay. Well, okay. So I just found out. So I'm going to see a movie tomorrow, right? With my two of my friends. So one's a girl, one's a guy, and the girl asked to prom, right? And they set it up, right? They set it up so it's a horror movie. So it's gonna be a really good time. So you got any tips for me, Kenneth?
Yeah. Listen, you get yourself a pair of scissors and a big bucket of popcorn. Okay.
Shit, dude. Go ahead.
Wow,
What
very
else?
fast.
All right, role play.
Go
this
ahead.
for me?
Small bucket of popcorn. Sorry. And you cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn container, right? And then, are they buckets where you live or are they bags? Because it's very important.
Oh, you are a fucking bastard. You want me to dump it on her head?
No. Listen to the whole thing.
Okay.
Are they
they're
bags?
buckets.
Are they
Very
bags or
strategic
buckets?
plan.
They're bags. They're bags.
Okay, so real easy then. You just cut a hole in the bottom of the bag, maybe like half an inch wide. All right. While you're in the
All
movie, and you offer her some popcorn. While you're in the movie, you leave the popcorn in your lap. You slowly pull your dick out and stick it in the hole of the bag. Okay. Do me a
What do
favor.
you
You
mean
said
a
it's,
half an inch for that?
you said it's that you're going with a guy and a girl. Make sure she's in the middle and you're not sitting next to the guy because you don't want him reaching in and grabbing the popcorn too.
Right.
Okay.
That hey, it's even funner that way. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen,
I'm
I'm
just
not
kidding.
judging. You do whatever you want. I'm just saying you seem more interested in the girl.
Oh yes, I am.
Okay, so you put your dick in the bag, and you offer her some popcorn, and as she starts reaching in there, you notice her hand will stay in there a lot longer. Okay.
Oh, and then it gives the popcorn some extra seasoning.
Yes. Make sure you wash first. You don't want too much seasoning. And then later on, your dick tastes like popcorn. She's happy.
Jesus Christ.
All on tape.
Oh,
If you need
shit,
to
it
review
was.
this,
Brilliant.
if you need to review this tomorrow, you can just review the video.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to show it to one of my friends also.
go. Okay.
Dude, this is such an old
Look what
trick.
my guild does for me. They give me tips.
Just the tip.
Giving her tips too.
It's time to stop. Yeah. So, you old folk can finally get to relive your youth through me.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think so.
I was never
Yeah.
that awkward. So
yeah,
no.
yeah, really. I
Yeah,
kind of
that's
knew what to
true.
do with girls.
Yeah, that's a little different from me, buddy.
It's all right. You'll learn. You'll get terrible advice from us, and then you'll learn.
I'm gonna follow your advice to the fucking word.
All right. I said, half an inch diameter, so.
But I
You
mean, that half an
follow
inch, it's not gonna, it's like, I need like a solid 2 inches around. Yeah, I mean the popcorn bags at least gotta be like a solid.
So
11
you
inches
understand
tall.
what the rule of threes is, right?
What is
Anytime you say something as a guy, you're exaggerating by 3. So when you say 2 inches, it's actually a third of that.
I mean, exaggerating by 3 is a little much. I'd say exaggerating by 1.05 maybe.
So by 3.
Oh boy.
We're giving him tips on the dick and the popcorn for the movies. He had no concept of this. I don't know who teaches this kid how to go on dates and stuff.
Oh, don't do that.
That's
Too
up to
late.
back
It's
then?
done, and it's
I feel
all.
like Sham would actually give me good advice.
Shit. No, he wouldn't. He's like 27% Canadian. He doesn't give any good advice.
Who, me? I
Yeah.
am not.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Whatever. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, we're ready to get going.
All right.
All right,
One
back to
more
getting
and-
serious.
Back to getting serious. So, you bring the golden stag back with you. He gets with the horses on Eldhari's cart. She always takes good care of her animals, very exacting about the care and feeding of her animals. And you can tell almost immediately that the golden stag, takes very kindly and then becomes immediate friends with her and always follows her around, always helpful. She's always petting him.
Oh.
Yeah, this is she's made a friend and so has he.
Oh.
Is
Okay,
there
cool.
And
heavy petting?
Yeah.
she makes it clear that nobody's to put her hands on her golden stag.
I don't think she understands how this works.
Yeah. Um, she makes it clear to the rest of the caravan that anybody who tries to harm this stag will have to come through her first. Just so we're.
Oh, I'll come through her if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Good
hear
luck.
you.
And that's how I
All
get
right.
slapped.
So so that was 2 days in a row. A lot of excitement between the Peritons and the Golden Stag, but then it goes quiet for almost a couple weeks, probably a week and a half. You get through the rougher area. You stayed in a couple of inns. You're getting close to Daggerford, which is let me see if
That's
I
where my
can.
good friend Baron Edwin Windshatter's from.
Let's see.
We've almost brought him home.
Yeah, if I take you over to the so if I take you up along the tradeway, you've passed through Spear. Can you guys see the map?
Yeah, where are we though?
You
We're-
are
we're not-
north of Dragon Spear, south of Dagger. I'm pinging the map.
Okay.
Along the tradeway. And so you come up along the coastway, through the Fields of the Dead, through the Troll Claws. Dragon Spear was the town I was talking about. I didn't name it, and so you're making your way through the woods here, the Trollbark Forest and the Tradeway. And so you're closer to Daggerford, and you're probably 2/3 of the way, maybe 3/4 of the way to Waterdeep. And then one morning, as you're sitting around through the woods, there's a part of the tradeway that skirts around in between huge, big forests and trees. And so, as you're passing through one such place, let me move you guys to here. Can everybody see the map?
Mhm.
No, I see nothing. Yeah, I see the map. I was just kidding.
You let me fix a few things here. You get ambushed.
Ruh-roh. I choose Frieza. Oh shit! I thought we were playing Pokemon. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'm done here.
And I think I can show you a picture of this too, actually. So as you come around and in the woods, sudden webs come flying out and these giant spiders start attacking. Episode, there we go. And you see something that looks like this.
Ew.
These are something known as ether caps, and they can squirt out webs, and they appear to be trying to take the horses off the wagons and attack. So basically, they jump in and they get a surprise round and they attack immediately. Yep. So one of the spiders and one of the other caps is trying to take the horses off of the wagon Frieza's on. One of the spiders attacks Mr. Blink. Ether Cap
Son
is
of a
going
bitch.
after a wagon that has Daru on it. And this Ether Cap is actually trying to get the Golden Stag. So as they come out, let's have a surprise round. So Mr. Blink, oops, let me, 1 second, guys. I'm not quite as I thought it was. Got to get the giant spider out.
Quick question: Have we rested since this happened? Has this?
Yes.
Yes, because it's been weeks.
That's,
So you,
I wasn't sure. I was busy looking at popcorn things.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Ken.
Oh, please don't do that. I can't take it.
I
I
posted
would
something
laugh.
in Discord for you guys.
I would laugh so hard it would hurt. I might have to end. Okay, so Mr. Blink, this giant spider jumps out and tries to bite you.
Damn.
Holy cow.
Buddy.
So he
Man.
bites you for 13 and make me a constitution saving throw against 11, please.
Okay.
Oh, you made it. So you only take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Only? Oh, we're fucked, guys.
And then he webs the horses. And this spider attacks Frieza and webs the wagon and the horses. And the Ether Cap is trying to make off with the horses. So let's see if he gets a bite. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. He crit Frieza. Oh,
This
God.
is gonna be
Ow.
bad.
Yeah, the poison damage doesn't get crit, so he takes 25 points of damage
Holy shit, dude.
and make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please.
And equip Amanthul's vision ASAP.
Well, can I just hit my saving throws Constitution thing?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, you take no damage. So you took 25 from that big old spider.
Holy crap.
This Ether Cap over here takes off with a horse, or has a horse. This Ettercap over here has a horse in front of Daru. And this Ettercap over here has got the golden stallion. And they've made loops out of the webs and are trying to lead them off to the right into the woods. All right, let's roll initiatives, please.
Oh yeah.
Damn it! Did I roll
God
that?
damn it,
Sorry.
Frieza.
I gotta go pee real quick.
Hold on. Mine's
Okay.
14 plus 2, so mine's a 16. No. Hold on. 14 plus 2. Yeah, 16. So let me change mine.
Okay, I can do it if you'd like.
No, I got it for you, man. Don't you worry
Okay.
about it.
Wait, so does your initiative like add any modifiers or not?
It already does it
It
automatically.
does.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, there we go. Well, it looks like Mr. Blink is dead last, but okay.
I need some serious help.
Frieza, you are first up with a gigantic spider in front of you.
Yeah.
You missed. Care to do anything else?
Yeah. Bonus actions. How do those do I just get one or do I have to do something to get it?
You get one.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry, I'm back.
All right, you've got 8 hit points back.
Did anything
Nope.
attack me?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Belrim,
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to here. And do I still get an attack and a bonus action for doing?
yes.
Okay.
Well, my little box thing doesn't automatically calculate
Um,
anymore.
I'm gonna Okay. Oh, fuck. How fuck do you guys think? Or can I ask? Or never mind.
Nope. Metagaming.
You can
Yeah,
ask
I
the
just-
DM a question if you need a point of clarity.
Okay. Please let it be high enough.
You missed.
Fuck! God damn. Okay, I'm gonna healing word. On Frieza, the 6 points, and then it's plus another 2, because I'm.
You just cast 2 spells. You can't.
Yeah, no,
do that.
healing word is a bonus action,
One bonus action. Got it. Okay.
so it restores 6 plus 2, so 8
To who?
to Frieza.
Okay, that's who you can see. All right.
I'm sorry. Did I take damage?
No,
Okay. Because I know I was getting attacked. I don't remember if I took damage on this.
no, you didn't get attacked. He is stealing the horses right in front of your wagon.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, Belrim is now done. Daru, it is your turn. The Ettercap right in front of you is trying to lead a horse away.
Okay. I'm gonna use my. Fuck, did I change it? Oh, no, there we go. Used poison spray on him.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. He fails, so he takes
1d12 damage.
okay. Holy cow.
Yeah, sure. I can't get good rolls when I'm chasing after a fucking elk.
Okay. All right. That you hit him. Anything else?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna shillelagh my weapon again.
Okay. Your weapon is shillelagh'd. Shikamaru, the Ettercap near you is trying to take the golden stag away.
All right. Let's see here. You did 11 damage to that dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, he did. Daru did 11 to the one in front of him.
Right. That's what I meant. I'm metagaming by calculating health in my head.
Oh,
Right. Sorry. Let's see here. We're gonna move here. And we're gonna pull out my shiny new short bow.
okay.
We're gonna shoot at this guy right here.
Okay. Is that a
God, it's gonna be that big every time.
you got a hit?
Does that? I don't want it to calculate the. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it calculates the
No.
extra damage.
It did a
Okay.
1d8 plus 4. It should actually be plus 2 because of its. But
Well, I meant the extra benefit if I say the phrasing, which I'm
Yeah.
about to say.
yeah.
So
Did you say that
I'm
or not
going-
say that?
I'm about to. I'm going to say, swift death to who have wronged me.
Okay. Another 3d6 then, please.
Okay.
So another 9.
Correct.
Yeah, you got its attention for sure.
I'm sure I did.
All right. It is now their turn.
Hold on. I'm
Oh.
going to move the rest of my movement to right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Very good. Giant spider up front bites at Mr. Blink again.
Good.
He critically missed. Nothing happens. But he did miss. And he is the horses and everything on your wagon. Mr. Blink Lasfero dives inside of his wagon, and the gargoyle starts hissing at the spider and starts getting agitated. It's the most you've seen him move this entire trip. Okay, the other spider takes a bite at Frieza.
Look, Frieza, this is a great opportunity to harvest some extra silk. Oh, wait, no, that's Daru.
Mm-hmm.
Frieza, it bites you. Hold on just a second. Come on.
Okay, where are we going? Sorry.
Chopped off the. Yep. Yeah, he did give you. He did bite you again. All right, so you take 16 points of damage, and I need another saving, please.
Where does the 16 come from? I see 7 piercing damage.
Plus 9 poison. And then you get poisoned you get injected poison. The poison's all over his fangs, so
Yeah, but
corrosive.
he did a Constitution saving throw for that, right?
Yes, darn it. I did not mean to hit that. Ignore that. I was trying to show you.
But there's like 2 poison damages, but I did the Constitution of 20.
Yeah, so that's what I was just trying to read. The way it reads is that one target hit takes 1d8 plus 3 piercing plus 2d8 poisoned on one creature, and then the target must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, taking an additional 2d8 poison damage on a failed save. So you take, basically you take 3d8 plus 3 on a successful hit, plus another 2d8 if you fail the poison. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you took 16, but you saved. You didn't take any poison on said spider, but he is biting away. Spiders are done. The ettercaps. This ettercap starts taking off with a horse. The ettercap in front of Daru attacks Daru. And he makes 2 attacks, one with a bite and one with claws. So Daru,
Where are the guards during all of this?
We are
they're
the
all
guards.
hiding. They're all busy with other spiders and other ettercaps. It's a blatant DM fudge because I just don't have the energy to drag them all. All right, Daru, you took a bite. One second, I'm just checking out the poison here.
Their bites do 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. Plus 4.
Right.
Plus 4.
Plus 1d8 poison.
Plus
The
1.
target must succeed
So he
on a
succeeded on
DC
the.
11 or be poisoned.
See, that's the problem. Is that the attack on here reads differently. The attack
Yeah.
on the thing reads differently.
Yeah, here it's you take the poison, but you can make a saving throw for
No, yeah, on here.
the spiders. It reads differently for the spider than it does for the editor. Be poisoned for
Gotcha.
1 minute.
So that was a spider that attacked him, and I got an editor cap.
Yeah, you got an ettercap.
Okay.
And then he also attacks you with claws, which did another 12. So you took, yikes, 25 points.
Okay.
Oh shit!
And then the
We're all gonna
ettercap.
die, guys.
Yeah, I didn't
Not
think
very
these,
much.
We're
I
good.
didn't
Don't worry
think
about
these
it.
were that strong.
Those things
Um,
held parts.
And then the ettercap with the golden stag turns and well, let me see how smart it is. Not very smart. Turns and chases after Shikamaru, the one who hit him so hard. But Belrim, you get an attack of opportunity.
So how do I use that? Do I just
That's
attack with my mace?
you attack with your mace with advantage.
Great.
You got 8 and 8. Yep. You missed. Shikamaru, he comes over to you and he makes 2 attacks. He bites and hits you for 10. You can save for the poison.
Con, right?
Yep. 11 or better. You
Whew.
saved, so you took 10, and he's going to fire a web at you. Oh, and he critically missed. He was going to, instead of claws, he fired a web to hold you still. And he got himself.
Nice.
All right, so he has webbed himself. He doesn't really bother him. He ignores all the movement restrictions, but he made a big pile of webs right where he's at because he missed.
What a fucking retard. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Mr. Blink, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast magic missile at this giant spider in front of me.
You sure about that?
If I run away, can I?
What's your biggest spell? DM, quick aside. What's your biggest, most strongest attack spell?
It's either magic missile or scorching ray. They're both kind of the same thing. Magic missiles, and scorching ray are fireballs.
I thought Scorching Ray did a lot more damage.
2d6 fire damage at higher levels. Alright, so let's say Scorching Ray is 2d6. Magic Missile is 1d4 plus 1, so you're right. Scorching Ray is way stronger.
You got to roll attacks with it, but
Should I be retreating at this point? I'm thinking.
I would no, because they'll kill you. Cast your spells.
Okay, I'm going to cast the Scorching Ray at the spider in front of me. And I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast Scorching Ray on the spider in front of me again.
Oh.
Right, does that work that way, or did I screw that up? Sorcery points to gain additional spell slots.
Yeah, it's additional spell slot. Doesn't let you cast 2 spells in the same turn now.
That's right, I screwed it up. I thought I got it wrong. All right, so I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
But you can spend it to do like a careful spell. Distant, let's see, empowered, expended, heightened, quickened. Oh, when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to make it a bonus action. So yes,
So
you
it does
can
work
cast
that
it.
way, right?
Yep, you can do it twice.
Cool, I'm going to do that then.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You get now you get, don't you get 3 rays?
Yeah.
So you missed with the first one. Do it again. Hit with the second. Hit with the third for a total of 23 points of damage. Yikes.
Repeat.
And then repeat. Hit with the third. You've almost killed it. Hit, you just did kill it.
Oh, all right, then can I cast the last one at the Eder cat?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Look at
Yeah.
Mr. Blink go.
And you hit him.
Almost killed tonight. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, can I move at all or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to move. Does that create a attack of opportunity if I move
Nope.
to like here?
It does not, because you killed the spider in front of you.
I'm going this little rock here.
All right.
I'm done. Thank you.
Frieza, it is your turn.
Seriously.
That is a
Seriously.
hit. No, that's a hit. These things aren't super armored.
Spiders, bro.
Anything else?
One sec.
Don't you get a bonus swing? An
Huh?
extra swing? No?
I don't think so. No, but I'm gonna drink my potion of healing.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, last time that was rolling itself automatically. I don't know why it's not this time.
You want me to do the roll for you? I have it
Yeah,
set to.
could you?
You sure you want me to do the roll for you?
You gotta go ahead and roll this.
That is that? Wow.
So yeah, you do. You've got action surge, John.
Yeah, that's for an extra. That's for an extra action.
Yeah, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action. One
Yeah,
of
but
your actions is to
Yeah,
swing.
I can only use that once though.
I know. I'm saying you can get 2 swings if you wanted them, and still get a bonus action.
Well, his bonus action was the potion.
I got that.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if he wants another swing at this thing in front of him with the longsword, go ahead, but you're burning it.
1 second.
I think he's trying to get his health back.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Sure. Why not? We'll go ahead and use my action surge.
There you go.
That way I can have another shit roll.
No, that's not a shit roll.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it.
2 damage. No, that's not bad either.
Remember what I told you about your sword?
Yeah. That's against dragons.
On a natural 19 or a 20, you get an extra attack with advantage. You understand what I'm saying? That's not just against dragons. That's what this purpose of the sword was originally.
Oh, what on critical rolls?
Yep, on a 19 or a 20, and that was right.
I was gonna say, don't you have that on as a critical roll as a critical hit, just from your archetype?
No, because on my archetype it just improves my critical hit. So my weapon attack scores are critical hits if it's a 19 or 20,
Yeah.
not just 20. So that's why I get 19 and 20.
Okay.
Right. So your sword, if it's a 19 or 20, with advantage, you got another hit. Oh, God, you
Sorry.
did kill it. You killed it. So 3, you went whack, 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 and drank a potion in between, and the spider collapsed right there in front of you. Nicely done, sir. Are you done, Belrim?
Am I done?
No,
No.
not Belrim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frieza, are you done?
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck your turn. We're gonna skip it.
Yeah, exactly. We're skipping Belrim just to hear him explode. Now,
Alright,
Belrim's turn.
move up here. You already know what I'm doing here.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but go ahead and do it.
Please hit, for fuck's Why?
Wow.
It's just
I've
fucking
rolled-
hilarious.
I've rolled like a 5 or lower on every
That's
single one of my
fucking
d20s for this spell.
hilarious.
Oh, how those days, man.
Oh my, yeah. I
Wow.
think John didn't hit with his longsword the first 10 swings he made with it.
No, he hit with it every time. He just rolled 1s as the damage.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. Just like
I would rather
flying
roll
over
1s with the
here.
damage than roll so it doesn't hit. I literally like I'm reaching out in front of me, just missing it with my hand. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna. You can heal yourself. Why can't I get a 20 on that? You know, do that on the Eder cap in front of me because I can use that as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then do I get another bonus
No,
action?
you don't
for
have a
its
second bone. You don't have a second
No.
bonus
Okay, that's
action.
fine. That's fine.
So
is
the
that
other
big
cap
boy
in
takes
front
the
of
win.
you took some damage. Okay. That's Belrim. You're done. Daru, it is now your turn.
You're gonna love me for this. Can you switch me into my my good old fashioned direwolf, please? Or don't even worry about it for this. We'll just say that I'm my direwolf because we're not gonna be on this fight for that long.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you gotta switch me
can.
because I need the health stuff from it.
There you go. Dire Wolf.
Thank you. And I'll fix the health. I don't have control over it. Oh, I don't have. I do. Hold on. I'm just on the wrong thing. Sorry. All right. My direwolf should have. Why does it have to? Hold on a second. What's my health at with my direwolf? 37. Thank you. There we go. Okay.
All right.
And the one above me, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
And I have pack tactics, so I have advantage on that.
Awesome. You got to, that's a hit.
Okay.
It's got to make a saving throw.
Only 6 damage. But is it? It fails. It's prone.
It fails, so you knocked it down. So it took 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question for the DM though, for the next time through this.
Yep.
If it's prone, does it get an attack of opportunity when if I try to move away from it?
No.
Okay.
No. Until it gets back up, until its turn, which is coming up.
Next,
But,
right. But just for future reference, I'd like to know that.
yep. Okay. Anything else, Daru?
Yes, there is. But I can't do it, so that's pointless. I probably should have done it beforehand.
The
All right.
shillelagh?
No.
Oh,
Before I switched into direwolf, I should have used my bonus action for
healing?
yeah.
Yeah. I wondered. Okay, Shikamaru.
Yes, sir. Time to let those arrows fly at my enemy.
Oh, that was my I'm
So-
sorry, I did use my bonus action. Sorry. Go on.
We're taking a shot at this fool.
The one right in front of you?
The one I declared.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Ah, shit.
You missed.
Fuck me.
I
Alright,
think you
so-
missed it.
We're gonna try and lead him away from the deer a little bit more. We're gonna go over here. Or the stag, I should say.
And why doesn't it get an attack on you?
I don't know. From what I'm looking at, he's not right beside me.
He's right on top of you.
Yeah, he was right next to
Okay.
you.
He's
Right here,
No,
he's
right-
showing on my screen right there.
Well,
you need
that's
to
weird.
refresh, man.
You need to
you were
refresh because
actually
he's
one space
you're in
below
melee
that.
range.
Okay, refreshing. Because it showed. I was curious of how he did all this shit.
I was
but
wondering
wasn't-
how you shot
wasn't
your arrow
questioning.
that close,
Yeah, I was wondering
Because-
that too.
'Cause I'm a pro.
right?
Duh. Hold on.
You should probably
Loading.
hide that what that thing does.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
You uncheck it. There's a check mark next to the all the text that's typed
No,
in.
it's equipped.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. What,
Okay, I see him now.
Yeah, so you
Hold
were
on.
right there.
Okay, cool. Then what I'm going to do, because I'm a fucking rogue and I'm a badass, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage
There you go.
and move. Let's see it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to move over here.
I feel like this is a World of Warcraft raid where everyone's just spreading out away from the healers.
Mhm.
Well,
Right?
I almost got
Right? We're both sitting
Right.
over here and everybody's just running away.
I can't. You're not
You're
in
in-
range.
You're in a
range.
wolf form, so
I know.
you can't
I'm
heal
just
me.
laughing about it.
Okay, and then but you did miss.
Correct.
All right. And you're done.
That is correct.
The giant spiders are dead. The Etter caps. This one up top runs off and into the woods, leading a horse. Disappears into the woods. Mr. Blink may have a shot.
Do we know whose
Frieza.
wagon that horse was from?
Frieza's wagon.
Nah, I don't care.
Let's see. This Etter cap up by Daru Let's see, he has a choice.
Well,
He's facing Daru.
his choice
Probably
is to
gonna-
stand the fuck up.
Yeah. All right. He's going to go after Daru. He stands up. He gets multiple attacks, but he webs Daru.
I don't think he does.
Daru, what's your armor class?
14 in Direwolf.
Oh, God damn it. He misses. That's all I can do. He only gets one attack, not both. All right.
Um,
And then the other cap down at
Hold
the
on.
bottom.
Am I reading that right? It's
What?
oh, if the creature's hit. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, if it's hit. And then the other one comes and chases down Shikamaru. Actually, I got to roll its intelligence. 1 second. It's not very smart. Oh, it actually rolled under its intelligence. It turns around and goes back after the golden stag.
Oh, he made a mistake there.
Okay, and that's it for that. Mr. Blink, it is your turn. If you want it, you get a shot at the other cap running away with the horses.
Yeah, I gotta take a shot at him.
Okay,
I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
3 of them, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
messing around. That thing's not getting away with our horses, because if it does, we got a problem.
All right. Yeah, because then you'll have to chase it in the woods after it.
Yeah, I'm trying to prevent that.
Okay, let fly.
Damn it.
Missed.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Blink has a party going on.
Everybody's coming.
Is he playing with the horns?
I don't know. I hear a lot of people over there.
Oh, yes, your mother and your uncle. All right. My pass.
Sorry.
And it's totally true too.
I know, that's what I thought. It was so funny.
Wait, my uncle?
Yeah, Johnny.
You let those people in your house?
Yeah, he's helping me fix up a couple of things that I can't do by myself.
All right, keep rolling.
Oh crap! I'm sorry, I forgot.
I was gonna say you missed once, but you got 2 more shots at him. Second one's a hit. Oh,
All right, there we
Nice.
go.
and a Yep,
Did it
2
do it?
hits. 17. Well, you lit him up.
Okay.
Yeah, he screeches and is unhappy.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Fraser, you can charge over there and get to him if you want.
Yeah. Is his health bar off the map? Because I
It
can't
is.
see it.
It
It
is.
is.
He is above half.
So you'd figure you need to hit him with 17 or higher, more than 17.
Probably more than like
That's a hit,
20
Frieza.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So I'm just going to move him so you can see him there. How about that?
Cool.
That keeps you in the same relative.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
You can't see him. No, never mind.
If he's running away, should that have been with advantage?
He's leading a horse away.
So should
I
that
mean,
be
you
twice
hit
the
him either
advantage?
way. You hit him either way. It's not really a matter of
Yeah.
advantage.
If I have advantage, it's a better chance for a critical hit.
True. No, I think he was trying to keep you all in eyesight. You've moved any other actions from you, Frieza? All right. Belram?
I move down here since he's or down here.
Whoa. You're going to
What?
give an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, that's fine. It's not gonna do that much damage, is it?
Million damage. He's dead.
You'll find
and-
out.
Yep.
Poison?
I'll die. Wait. Oh, that's poison. That's true. Ooh, the odds of me dying. I gotta see the stag.
The stag's not cooperating with him, by the way.
Yeah, I know. If I smack this guy with my bonus weapon while I'm running away, will it mess him up and won't get an attack of opportunity?
No,
Okay.
he
Worth a
will.
sh-
He will get
Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Okay. I'm gonna since the eder cap down at the bottom is so fixated on the stag and is fucking dumb as hell, do I have advantage on an attack on him or not?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the guy below, on the guy attacking the stag. If that doesn't hit, I swear. Why? Alright, and I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon on the guy, on the as my bonus action. Do I have to roll on that as well?
Yep.
Because
Yes.
it's a lot. What the fuck?
You missed with both.
Alright, I guess that ends it for me.
Daru?
Yep. I, on the other hand, am going to charge across the. Just make sure.
Who's shooting the one by the golden deer?
I am.
Me,
God damn it! I can't do this because freaking
Shikamaru.
because you moved them. When they were up here, I was able to do it.
Well, you still can. I just moved them to.
Okay, for the
I was
graphics
trying
of
to.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to show him what the.
All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I don't care about the opportunity. I'm jumping up and
Man, I want some pizza.
stopping this guy from getting the horse.
Yeah, you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
From the attack of opportunity, and then go ahead and do what you.
All right. Damn it! Where the hell did my? There it is.
John, I want some pizza too.
Right.
Okay,
Found
that's a
hard candy
hit.
from Christmas. I've been eating it like chips.
Kind of hard,
Like hard
candy.
chips.
No, it's like hard candy, like
He
Christmas.
does not
candy,
get
like
knocked down.
He does,
Good luck.
however, take 6 damage.
Eat a lot of peppermint chips.
He's
Well, it's
still
mixed fruits,
standing.
so it's not too bad.
I don't know.
All right, are you done?
I'm also going to go ahead and use my bonus for the healing. I'll take care of that in a minute. I gotta pull
You
my.
healing yourself?
Yeah, I can only heal myself.
You can do that whenever you get a chance.
Yeah. go ahead.
Chikamaru,
Going at this guy again.
you got a good shot now.
Yeah, boy. This is your boy, Shikamaru. He gonna go shoot some shit. Okay, so uncheck this and then click it. It still fucking did it.
You missed.
And I still missed. Wait,
You
I have
missed.
advantage because I declared.
You did. So
We're gonna
roll me a.
again.
Yep.
Ah, it's better.
You
Alright.
got a hit.
I'm gonna roll my d8 now, real quick, for my health.
That's fine. Roll me a 3d6 as well.
Okay.
3. That much. 1. Fuck. 5.
So 9 plus 9 is. Oh,
Oh, so close.
he's hurt. Bad.
Wait. Second. If I have an advantage, I can use my sneak attack. So since I had advantage, can I do another d6 of damage?
You can, yes.
Awesome. Big no. Ah, fuck. 2 damage.
He is still standing.
So close. Look at that little green of sliver.
Giant spiders are dead. The other cap gives up trying to take the golden stallion and turns and takes off for the woods. Let's see. Golden stallion, however,
Get him. Get him.
That's right. Turn and fuck his day up. Stomp. Trample his ass.
Horn him in the ass. Horn him in the ass.
golden stag. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, he's
Piss
got
off the
attacks.
stag.
He's got a ram and hoof, so he gets. Oh yeah, he hit him and killed him. The golden staff used that beautiful rack of his and stuffed it right up his ass. And
That's my boy right there.
Other cap is dead. Let's see, that's
Look, all I did was set him up to impress the lady elf. Now they're more in love.
yeah. The
Just call me Shikamaru the matchmaker. Yeah.
the other
My
cap by
arrows of
Rim
love.
Shit, Cupid.
bites
Maru.
and claws. He gets a critical on the bite, so that's 10 points. Make me a saving throw, Belrim. DC 11 saving throw.
For cons.
You can
Yep.
actually just click the word Constitution on that.
That's what I was gonna
Okay.
do.
Yep. Okay, you saved. So you take 9 points of damage from the other cap. And then the other cap up there tries to claw the wolf and bite Freza. So bite and claw.
How many hands do these guys have?
So he bites Freza for 10 points and claws the wolf for 6.
You know, the wolf has a name. I don't know what it
Okay.
is.
Claws the mangy flea bag for 6.
I just like how this thing can
Wait,
do all
so-
that while holding on to a horse that's pulling rapidly.
No,
different
he's
directions.
let go of the horse, turning around and fighting you guys.
So when you're calling him a mangy fleabag, are you talking about his wolf form or his regular form?
Oh,
Mr. Blink, it is your turn. I choose
Oh,
not
okay.
to answer
This
that.
is, this is why no one likes him.
I'm going to firebolt this.
Magic missile. What?
No, firebolt.
Joe, would you let the DM play your class?
Uh-huh.
No.
God.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
hang
hope you
on.
don't. I hope you don't miss.
Yeah, can you not destroy my wagon?
Oh my god, it hurts so much.
God, I really hope it doesn't miss.
so I'm just gonna quickly say this before my next roll. I had a crazy dream last night. I was swimming in the ocean of orange soda. Turns out it was a Fanta sea.
Is it good?
You're
It's a good call to make that roll.
Oh, that was
That-
really bad.
Yeah,
By
here
the
comes
way,
the
you
critical.
missed, Joe.
Here comes the critical hit.
right.
Joe, are you or Mr. Blink? Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, Mr.
with that
Puntastic.
setup.
Yeah, puntastic. That's a hit.
Hey.
Oh, fuck me.
You
Yeah.
forgot
But
the
that
second joke.
damage.
I rolled a 1. I mean, come on.
You forgot that second joke.
Oh, you're right.
All right, you got a hit. Anything else?
Just that my boyfriend just broke up with me for talking about video games too much. What a stupid thing to fall out for.
Oh,
Come on. Fallout.
Oh,
You're killing me, man. You're just killing me.
all right.
I'm done.
Fraser is definitely done.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't take
I-
that one.
So
another one of those.
before I fucking roll on this, because I missed it every fucking time.
Because you're not making bad puns.
Oh, I got one. What do you call a Mexican that just got baptized?
Dude, come on.
Am I allowed to say that one?
I don't really care. You're
Go
the one who's going
for
to be
it.
recorded.
You want me to say one for you?
No, it's okay. You call him bean dip.
See, you're
Bean
the one
dip.
who's been recorded.
I thought you were gonna call him a wet back.
Well, you better roll before.
Oh, you got a hit.
Finally.
You got a
Finally.
hit.
All
Your
right,
damage sucked, but you got it now.
dude, that's actually garbage as damage.
You did kill him.
Okay, and then
So
how
he
far-
bites. You can't even see that Ettercap.
Oh. Okay,
Uh,
and then with my
wagon
bonus
and-
act,
Dead spider between you and him.
action, I'm gonna cast fucking thaumaturgy and change my eye color to red.
Okay,
All right.
because you're so mad.
Yeah. It's not even a bonus action, but I don't care. Whatever.
I mean, that it doesn't happen.
It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Daru, it is your turn.
Okay.
It is. Man, my turn order is fucked up.
Yeah,
I've been
you're
pulled
not-
off his turn order because
Yeah, I don't even see you on there.
he deleted my
I-
character.
He's on by. I did not. I just hid you, but it turned you almost invisible. You're still-
YOLO.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me.
Sorry,
fix
in
this
my
shit.
other campaign, I'm used to getting ignored, so
No, it happens.
Yeah, in
A
this one, I'm
lot.
used to it.
just ask
So
them.
You get a hit.
Better
No,
yet,
that wasn't
just
a hit.
go listen to
That
it.
wasn't for a hit. That was just to get my name back on the list.
No, that was for hit. It was definitely for hit. Shh.
No, it really wasn't, because I gotta use bite for that.
Whatever.
Sigh.
Where the fuck is my goddamn? This is the problem with only having two screens, guys. You can't find your stuff when you need it.
Try it with one.
How would
Jeez
I?
whiz.
What the hell, fucking spastic bastard would I be to do that?
All right, you got a hit. 2 more than 4 points of damage. Okay.
I'd like to know if he's knocked prone too.
Well, half of him is.
Yeah.
He is dead. Good God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 Ettercaps and 2 giant spiders almost were too much for this party. Good to know.
Holy crap. was
Time
that?
out, time out,
mean-
time out. When they jump in at us as a surprise,
Mhm.
Yeah, I was not in a defensive position.
and we've got our weakest people out in front, it's a little bit of a
The
challenge.
Bad RNG, bro.
Yeah.
Bad
I had one of
RNG.
them jump on the fighter. Come on.
All right,
Third one
guys, if
didn't
you
even
don't mind,
attack.
I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sign off also. It's fucking late. I need to get some
That's
stuff.
fine.
Yeah,
It's time to call
While
it a
they
day.
all sign off, I'm gonna go check around and check the bodies.
Right?
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna loot
I'm
everything
gonna
while
follow
we're gone.
Daru. I'm putting Daru on follow.
Yeah, and I'm
we're,
putting
we're,
Mr. on follow.
we're gonna call it right there, and we'll figure out treasure and
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you
horses and
tomorrow.
webs and everything.
Have a good
Next
Good
Good
week.
night,
later.
guys.
Good
Bye,
night,
guys.
everyone.
Good night, all.
Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.